everyone, Eddie's back on the channel, but not bringing your psychopath white scars this time around. Instead, Death Guard today, which is going to be really fun. My usual Death Guard player, Aaron, he always brings the Inexorable, I think is one of the play companies, right?
Yeah.
And you're doing...
Poxmongers.
Poxmongers. This will be fun. Demon Engines and a ton of Terminators. Yeah, we're going to be doing 2,000 points today. We're going to be playing Surround and Destroy, which is this... I feel like it's a pretty classic kind of deployment with that, though.
Yeah, lots of objectives, too.
Yeah, what did they... This used to be called Hammer and Anvil? No, it was Hammer and Anvil. This was Dawn of War.
It's the one that we always go to when we just don't feel like rolling.
Yeah, precisely. But yeah, 6 objectives on here. Yeah, mind if I just jump into my list?
Go ahead.
Okay, excellent. So I've written down a lot of it because my guys have so many options, which is great. That's not a complaint. I love how many like customizations I can do for my guys. I am bringing a battalion today. Only 9 CP with it though, because I'm spending a lot on characters. I am bringing Grandmaster Samandus. He is riding in a Nemesis Dread Knight today, which has a Psy Cannon, the Gatling Silencer, and big old sword, which is... The sword is so good now. It's ridiculous. It easily outclasses the hammer.
D6 damage, a bunch of...
Yeah.
And then does it get any rerolls?
It depends.
Okay.
There's certain things you can do to give him rerolls, but primarily no. But it does give him, there's the 2 profiles, so you can also do the sweep, which doubles his attacks. And specifically... because the Warlord trait, he is my Warlord, the Warlord trait I have given him is Demon Slayer, so he gets +1 to his attacks, and he ignores Demon Invulns in melee, which is going to be really cool.
Yeah, that's going to suck.
So that means he has 7 attacks with the D6 profile, 14 attacks with the 2 damage profile, which, because you're Death Guard, the 2 damage profile is not going to be very great. Huh, interesting. I might just go for only the big swings. But I am also making him an Exemplar of the Silvered Host, spending a command point to give him a 2nd Warlord trait, which is First to the Fray, so that'll be really good. Helps charges and everything. I am paying for the Dread Knight Teleporter. His powers are Sanctuary, and which has changed. Are you familiar with how that's changed?
Not sure.
Okay, great. So it used to be just add 1 to the Invulns, but nowadays it is... target unit gets a 4-up invuln.
So you can not get 3-up.
No, there's almost no way in the Codex to get a 3-up invuln aside from Drago and like 1 specific upgrade. But primarily, it's great for like interceptors and like power armor Grey Knights now because just give them that 50-50. He also has Empiric Amplification. He can point at a unit and say, everybody do +1 damage to that, which is going to be really cool. For his relic, I have given him the Sigil of Exigence, which I'm sure you've read about.
Which one?
It's fine.
Is that the teleport
That's
away?
the
when you
once per game, when he's targeted, he can instead Gate of Infinity somewhere.
Ah, yes.
You do get to re-choose a target after that.
I see.
But it's cool. It's
a
fun little trick. I've also paid to give him the Gem of Noctu, so he can activate that once per game, and he gets +2 to all of his casts for that turn.
Nice.
Yeah, that's him and his 1,000 upgrades that he has. I'm also bringing Brother Captain Okoziel. He knows Gate of Infinity. He has the Soul Glaive, which is his relic, Soul Glaive. And I've also given him Noble Death, which is another vision of the Augurium. Gift of the Prognosticars? One of the 2. But it's the double OBSEC thing. So everybody in 6 inches gets OBSEC. If they have OBSEC, they get double OBSEC. And I can activate that on my command phase, so they can activate for that turn, which is very cool. I'm also spending a command point to bring Inquisitor Valencia for the first time in a while. She's Aura Malleus, so figured she'd have a good time running around fighting chaos. She is an Arbiter of the Emperor's Will, so she has a Warlord trait and a Relic.
Yeah.
Her Warlord trait is just Puritan, so she has the 4-up invuln, make her a little more survivable. Her Relic is the Tainted Blade, which is garbage, but it's very cool. It's a demon sword. Maybe she'll do a lot of damage with it. Maybe she'll do nothing. Who knows? But yeah, she'll be there. She's going to be doing some psychic tech. She'll be helping out with my secondaries, specifically with psychic interrogation, which I'm going to try to make work. Because I don't want to sacrifice like a whole Grey Knight to like this whole psychic phase to do that. So she's going to be there. Prying gross secrets out of your minds. Troops-wise, I'm bringing 3 units of Terminators. one of which all has hammers.
The Bonk Squad?
Yes,
Nice.
they're going to be fun. And then I'm also bringing swords with the Justicar has a hammer, and then I'm bringing all halberds except for one warding stave and incinerator. So weird mix on there. But all my Terminators always have Hammerhand now, so nobody can choose their spells, which is too bad. But Hammerhand's good, reroll wounds. Especially against you with your T5, that's going to be very necessary.
Yes.
And then elites, I'm bringing an Apothecary. He has Vortex of Doom and Nemesis Demon Hammer. And I have given him Foretelling of Locusts. It's a 30 point upgrade that basically says before the first battle round, I can redeploy a certain number of units.
Oh, you got the redeploy.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I can put them in Deep Strike, which is cool. And it doesn't count against my 1,000 point Deep Strike limit. So maybe there's some shenanigans there we can figure out. But I figure I'm gonna try. I want to get used to that because I figure that's gonna be good in a tournament setting. You know?
Yeah.
Like taking redeploys are always really helpful. You never know if you're gonna push.
Is it at the start of the match or is it just play time?
Let's find. I believe it's just at the start of the thing, but I want to know if it's after deployment. That's a good point.
Like before the game starts, because these are that kind of rule is super powerful, especially for big, expensive combat units that wants to go in. So
let's see. After both players have deployed their armies, select up to 3 Grey Knights core units from your army and redeploy them. If the mission uses your rules, you can put them back in there. Cool. Okay. So it's after we've deployed our armies.
Right.
But not before first turn is decided.
Oh,
or yes, before first turn is decided.
Before first turn, so you don't know if you'll go first.
So yeah, it's not like the
That's
Eldar
what
Ultramarines one.
Yeah, the Ultramarines.
It's not as powerful.
So.
Still good. Still good. It'll be we'll see. But we'll do a thing. What else am I bringing? Oh, I'm bringing a unit of servitors today. There's some. I like that servitors have some utility. Just gotta throw them on objective and be like, "That's your job. Stay there." I am not bringing Rod, so I could have done that with them, but I didn't want to spend more command points for that. / I like the secondaries I've chosen. What else? Oh, interceptors. 2 units. 1 of 10 with the swords, and then 1 of 5 with the falchions.
Yeah.
Which I know they're only 1 damage, but Death Guard's ignoring a lot of that anyway. So I think that might actually be kind of good against some of your guys. We'll find out. I think against your demon engines, it might be kind of handy. And then I'm bringing 2 Nemesis Dread Knights. They're equipped as they always are. They've each got 2 ranged weapons, and then 1 guy has fists, and then 1 guy has the sword. They both have teleporters. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Nice. It's like a nice compact list.
It's going to be really punchy, but if it starts to die, I'm going to feel losses. You'll feel losses.
Your output's just going to go down exponentially with every unit you lose, right?
Yeah. Same for you, right?
Yeah, pretty similar.
Yeah.
We've got very compact lists of just very chunky, weighty units, right?
Yep. All right, what are you bringing?
Okay, so I'm bringing Death Guard. It's 2,000 points on the nose.
Oh, nice.
And,
so mine.
oh, sweet. Yeah. It's we're taking the Poxmonger Plague Company. So that is essentially focused around demon engines. So let's start with the HQs first. So for HQs, I have a Lord of Contagion. So he has I think it's just called the Plague Reaper, his standard war gear loadout. It's like a thunder. It's basically like a thunder hammer.
Does it still have minus to hit as well, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's carrying the in terms of relic. He's my warlord, and for warlord trait, he has the I think it's either disgustingly resilient or
It's the one that gave him the old 5-up feel in the pain, right?
I think it's called Hulking Physique. It's the one that I think your other Death Guard player also brought.
Oh, that Aaron brought.
Yes,
it's the one with the increased toughness.
Increased toughness and ignore AP funding tubes.
Oh
yes.
God, that's so gross.
It's not as good as a Demon Prince, especially without the Terminus Est psychic powers to debuff your AP.
It's exceptional against specifically halberds.
Yes,
because my halberds, it negates the strength bonus they get and basically just turns them into slaps.
Yeah. Yes, it's literally just no weapons, right?
Yeah.
So for him, it's not as good on him, but he still has a 2+ armor and a 4+ invuln, which means that ignoring APs 1s and 2s are more or less just at the sweet spot. of
That's true,
optimizing.
because once something gets to AP3, it's just going to hit the invuln anyway.
Yeah, it's going to
isn't
hit
it?
the invuln. So overall, it still fits on him. He turns from toughness 5 to toughness 6, and that's about it. So yeah, that's my first HQ. My second HQ is the Malignant Playcaster. So he doesn't have any special loadout. He's got a staff, and he's got 2 psychic powers.
He's also got some cool stomach tentacles.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, that's the guy. He's a fantasy model. I just didn't like the original 40K one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to I even had to like try to make up like a backstory of why he's not in power armor. Like, I was like, yeah, he's actually like a disgraced Marine recruit that underwent like most of the physical transformation, but then like at the end, you know, for some mysterious reason, he was just not.
I love that. That's fun.
Yeah, he's just like they just marked him as like not up to par, and he just kind of got sent back to his village, and something happened that got him on the path to damnation.
Love it.
Yeah, and that's why he's got like farming equipment and like just scrap armor because he's not a Marine. So yeah, he's got the psychic powers. He's got Miasma Pestilence, which is your just
classic
point to something -1 to hit him, and then he's got the Putrescent Vitality. It's a +1 strength and +1 toughness to an infantry unit. So that could just go on someone.
Is it on core or is it on infantry?
Infantry.
Ooh, so you can put that on your warlord if you want.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Or just 10 Blightlord Terminators. I don't know. They might. I'll probably have to stay out of deny range because I feel like he's not going to do much otherwise. So we'll see what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my HQs. So for troops, I have three troops units. I have 2 units of 10 Poxwalkers. And then I have 1 unit of 10 cultists. And the 10 cultists are part of my super secret strategy called I didn't have time to paint 10 Poxwalkers. So it's just like...
Do cultists have any advantage over Poxwalkers?
They move faster and they have crappy guns. That's it.
Hey, they can shoot.
And they can technically do actions. Yeah, they can do actions. That's the only kind of advantage. So
yeah,
but
okay, so you can do rod with them instead of whereas you can't with Poxwalkers.
Yeah, but because they're so fragile and they're not immune to leadership, they just fold so fast, and there's literally nothing that helps buff them in this entire book.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So, but they're they're fully painted. They're the most fully painted model of my entire army. These 10 cultists, and they'll just instantly disappear. So yeah, that's my troops. So just pretty much just min troops. So going to be pretty low on OPSEC, mostly focused on tanking and just dishing hits back.
Yeah, that's going to be I definitely have the OPSEC advantage here.
Yes. So yeah, we'll choose secondary wisely for sure for this one. But for my elites, most of my really big heavy hitters are in my elites. So we're going to start off with my unit of 10-man Blightlord Terminators. So 10 of them, they mostly just have combi bolters and a plague axe. I think it's a bubonic axe. They do not have the flail. 2 of them are modeled with the flail. I can't afford the flail. They're just gonna in points. They just have bolters and axes.
Everybody has bolters and axes.
Yes, except for the 2 which I did model blight launchers. So those are blight launchers.
Cool.
So basically, they're just standard axes and bolters. I think there's 1 sword in there. That guy does have a sword. And then there's like blight launchers.
So the only thing not WYSIWYG is the
flails. Yes.
Okay, cool.
I just like how they look because
they look
massive.
They look very cool.
Yeah, they give up a lot though. They give up their gun and their other weapons.
Yeah. Big advantage of Grey Knights is when you put a special weapon onto a Grey Knight's Terminator, it just takes the place of his.
Yeah, it just slaps him on.
He still has a sword.
Yeah, like why don't every Terminator just like slap weapons onto their arms?
Because it's 5 points.
So so after the Terminators, I have 2 squads of 3-man Death Shroud Terminators. So these are the bodyguard guys with scythes. They're just tanky. They're just as tanky.
I have
but
dark memories of them.
Their damage output is absurd.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So those are kind of like the Terminator horde, like the core of my army. The Terminator damage dealers. And then I have 2 very, very good characters in the elite section as well. I have the Foul Blightspawn. Mm-hmm. So he's upgraded with the Deadly Pathogen, which is like the kind of like the weapon upgrade, chapter upgrade equivalent that you guys have.
Yeah.
So basically his weapon is upgraded with Viscous Death. It's gives him a +1 strength. And also, because it's a flamer, you can reroll the number of hits on the flamer.
Cool.
So it's a strength 8 flamer that you can reroll.
Ugh.
That can reroll number of hits. I've also spent command points to give him the relic, Revolting Stench Vat. I think that's what it's called. It gives him a 6-inch aura of you do not count as charging ever.
Oh, weird.
It's very scary.
So it's not a fight last, it's a you don't count as having charge.
It's really funny because he already has an innate aura of fight last, I think. Like something along that. He already has
weird.
He already lets you fight last, but now he also negates whatever charging bonus you will have.
Good to know.
Yeah. It's horrifying against White Scars, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
It's not really against Grey Knights. They don't get a lot of charging bonuses, so maybe not.
Oh, so it takes away things like shock assault and stuff like that.
Yes.
Oh, weird. Okay.
It gets so weird to a point where, because it doesn't count as charging, you can't even do a charge pile in technically. Like whatever, like if you're like eligible for the purpose of it.
Is it in the fight phase they don't count as having charged, or is it just they just don't count as having charged?
They don't count as having charged.
So my warlord trait, first to the fray.
Yeah.
If this warlord has made a charge move this turn, until the end of the turn, each time a friendly Grey Knight's core unit declares a charge against the same enemy, they get 1. So he would count as not.
I'm pretty sure you lose.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
We can double check that, but
if the occasion arises, we'll check.
It's a very rare occasion, but simply saying you don't count as charging ever is this crazy rabbit hole that affects so much stuff.
There's some stuff there.
Yeah, people don't want to deal with it as well. It's because of that kind of blanket negation. So Foul Blightspawn, and then my last elite character is the Tallyman. He basically does everything. So what does he do? So he tries to regen command points every turn. So that's he rolled two dice on the 7+.
And we notice it's in the command phase, not your command phase. So in both his and my turn,
I get 2 tries.
Yeah,
so that's pretty good. So he also has another rule that says on the command phase, within 6, he points to a unit. I think it has to be core, but that's it. It points to a core unit. The core unit gets +1 to hit until the next command phase. That means shooting and fighting.
That's really good.
Just +1 blanket. He just points to something and he gets it. And I'm giving him a relic called the Tollkeeper, which gives him a 6-inch aura of core units during shooting. 6s explode. Now, the thing is, that sounds very scary, but when you really look at the Death Guard Codex, you realize there isn't actually a lot of core shooting units.
No, it's a lot of, I mean, it's more bolter fire.
Yes.
It's a lot more bolter fire.
It's literally just for the Blight Lord.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is, the Forge-World Contemptors are core.
Stupid.
And this is a reason why Death Guards are devolving into a shooty army, because you just surround him with 3 Volkite Contemptors. That is a thing you can do, but obviously we're not going to do that. Because
Chaos loves their Volkite Contemptors.
Yeah. That's not the intended way to use that relic.
No.
So that's Tallyman. So he's got like buff on top of buffs. He's extremely handy.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him right away. Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, go ahead, man. He's gonna be buried inside literally 20 Terminators. You know. Okay, so
and then you got fast attack.
Yeah, so fast attack. No, we're just kind of going on to even bulkier stuff now. So for fast attack, I have a unit of 3. I think Mephitic Blight Haulers. I think that's what they're called.
Mephitic Blight Hauler.
Yes, they're just these like cute little they're almost like Nurgle hamsters. They're like the right size. They fit in your hand.
Melta gun missile launcher.
Multi-Melta missile launcher, and they also have a shooting attack that's basically just them spitting on you. It's like a short range blast that does like decent damage.
That's silly.
They're also okay in combat. Basically, they're kind of like strength 6, like 4 attacks in close combat.
Oh, they hit on 3s now because new demon
It makes
engines.
them quite powerful, actually. Like they're very efficient in basically all of their in both shooting and in melee.
Cool.
And the thing is, they're also extraordinarily tough because they're like 9 wounds each.
And they still have disgusting resilient, right?
Yes.
9 wounds.
Yes.
Gross.
They're very weird because their defensive profile is identical to a Contemptor. On top of the -1 damage.
T7?
So, yeah.
Weird.
T7, 5 up in bone, 3 up armor with a -damage. -1 damage.
So weird. All right.
Yeah. So it's a unit of 3, which means that when you do buffs on them, the entire unit gets it.
Are they core?
No. All right. If only they're core.
Jeez. Oh.
Yeah. So that's my fast attack, and then basically on my heavy support, I just have 2 units, 2 Plague Burst Scholars.
PBC.
Yes.
Do they have the
Entropy Cannon?
Yeah.
So Entropy Cannon and Heavy Slugger. So that's their standard loadout.
Fuck you, Dread Knights.
Yeah, they're just They're like last cannons, but they're dark lances. They're plague weapons.
They're
It's
pretty close
crazy.
range though, the entropy cannons, right?
36.
Oh, that's longer than I thought.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
double check that, but
I
I'm
trust
pretty
you.
sure. Yeah.
All right. Is that your whole list?
Yeah, that's my whole list.
Hell yeah. All right.
Oh, sorry. I almost forgot. In terms of relic, I think I didn't talk about my warlord, Lord of Contagion. His relic he's taking is there's actually 2 relics that I forgot to talk about. The Lord of Contagion is taking the Poxmonger unique relic. I think it's called like Iron Claw Furnace. It's at my command phase, I point to a demon engine unit, and that demon engine gets 4+ invulnerable.
Cool. Fun.
So
Ooh. All right. Iron Claw Furnace.
Iron Claw Furnace.
What does that? Ooh, excuse me. What's that do?
Yeah, it's command phase. He points to a demon engine unit within 6. He gets a 4+ invulnerable.
That's really good.
Yeah, and,
Interesting. It's not going to do anything against my Grandmaster.
But I mean, if your Grandmaster's not getting to those 3 the Blight Haulers,
Yeah.
you know.
Hello again. Bye. My whole family stopped by to drop off a little dog, and my brother brought me a coffee, and so now it's chaos in here. But I think we're pretty much ready to go at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, secondaries.
Yeah.
I am bringing behind enemy lines because I'm going to be striking everywhere, so that just makes sense. I'm bringing Psychic Interrogation, which is one that I'm really trying to like. I'm trying to make it work because I'm sure you've seen like everybody talks about how these psychic secondaries are just terrible.
Yeah.
Nobody takes it. But I figure I'm taking Inquisitor, Valencia, and she's going to be doing nothing but doing Psychic Interrogation, which has a 24-inch range. So, and we're starting kind of like this way, so I figure more than likely one of your characters is going to be nearby,
Yeah.
and I'm banking on you not spending your deny on Psychic Interrogation.
Probably won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So potentially this can give me a lot of points. We'll see. It's something that RTT I mentioned that I'm going to. It's something I want to try doing there because nobody really prepares for weird, like shitty secondaries like that. So maybe it'll catch people off guard. And then I'm taking Teleport Assassin because, which are you familiar with that one? So
You just deep strike and you have to kill something.
Deep
Something along
Strike
that line?
or Get Infinity or Teleport Assurance.
Yeah.
So as long as I redeploy somewhere, and I kill something, I get 3 points that
It has
turn.
to be the same unit or just
The one that teleported.
Yeah. Okay.
So if I got guys coming in turn 2, they can do it. If I got guys Gate Infinity turn 1 or Gate Infinity turn 5, we can do that.
good.
It's 3 points. So if I do it once per turn, I can get the full 15 off of it.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
And then you're doing...
Okay, so I'm doing To the Last. So I have just massive, super tanky units. So for To the Last, I've got it's going to be the 10-man Blight Lords. It's going to be the 3 vehicle Blight Hauler. That's like 27 points, 27 wounds you have to chew through. And then the third one is going to be one of the Plague Burst Crawlers.
Okay, cool.
So that's going to be To the Last. You got to try to kill all 3 of them. Even if you kill one of them, I think it's okay. 10 points is pretty decent for secondaries. For my
I
second...
really like To the Last as a secondary,
Yeah.
solely because it forces your opponent to have to do something.
Mhm.
And anytime you make your opponent have to like decide something, I feel
Yeah.
like it's a big win.
Yeah, for sure. And especially for armies that are so equipped to be tanky.
Yeah.
And, so you have to kind of try to kind of play around the fact that I'm not very mobile, but you have to kill these guys. And you're probably not going to be able to do it without coming close.
Mm.
So, yeah. So my next secondary is Spread the Sickness.
Spread the sickness.
Yeah, it's a Death Guard one. Death Guard unique one is essentially you perform a special kind of action on each objective to essentially contaminate it.
Cool.
Once it's contaminated, you just get 3 points at the end of the game for each objective that you contaminate.
Oh, and it stays contaminated. I can't uncontaminate it.
Yeah, there's
That'd
no-
be interesting if I brought Purifying Ritual to purify objectives and we just kind of...
It's just like fighting each other. It cancels
Yeah.
like the 2 objectives cancel each other out. You just remove it. It's like
Just take the objective off, throw it away.
Just throw the mat away.
What was your third one?
Oh yeah, and the third one, I think I did grind them down. It's just basically I need to kill more than you.
Oh, that's right. That's going to be tricky. Although, you've got some really tanky shit.
Yeah, I honestly, this army, the way that you did a lot of Terminators, and your Terminators are offsite, which makes it very hard to trot. Like, it's tempting with so many objectives to try to play more objective-heavy secondaries.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to bully me off
Right.
objectives.
It's like I can't just sit on it because you're probably just gonna have Terminator. So if I'm it's a bit too risky to try to go for secondaries. I probably won't score at all. But grind them down seems like it's doing what I want this army to do, which is
Yeah.
just to go in and just do damage. So
Oof, cool.
Should be-
Yeah, that'll be interesting. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't mention to you, my guys are exactors.
exactors. Yeah.
We're always exactors.
I'm not even sure what
It means for
special-
command point, any unit can heroically intervene.
Oh.
And then I've got and everybody knows a psychic power that's essentially just like close range fireball.
Oh, okay.
I'll explain it if
Yeah.
it comes up, but essentially it allows me to potentially do a mortal wound for each model in a unit.
Oh.
So like,
Okay.
blah!
Yeah,
So I
pretty
want to
good
get
for
engaged
horde.
with big hordes.
Yeah.
With that.
Actually, that's pretty cool. The heroically intervene one makes me even less likely to try to take objectives, considering how mobile
Yeah.
will be around objectives.
I think I've actually used that stratagem once,
Yeah.
but the threat of it is very handy. Like people move around my guys because my dreadknights can heroically intervene 3 inches.
Yeah, that's pretty good, right?
Okay, cool. So yeah, we've got our secondaries, we've got our
Yeah.
lists. We're gonna deploy. We'll get back to you guys when we got dice on the table.
Oh, yeah.
I've spent a lot of time and money at Mock's boarding house over the years, and that isn't going to change anytime soon. I genuinely love this place. They have everything I need, from minis to role-playing games to the hordes of dice that I need for all of these various hobbies of mine. And of course, they've got beer. It is a bar and a game store wrapped into one, and it's a great place to just hang out with friends. Mox is a good representation of what nerd culture has become over the years. I swear, even my dice roll better there. Damn it! If you're ever in the Pacific Northwest, make sure you check them out.
On an old chemical plant deep in the jungles of some forgotten world, the Death Guards stride forward, seeking to infect and putrefy this planet, I suppose?
That's a word.
Yes, it is. The Grey Knights, however, are here to stop them. We are doing surround and destroy, so we had the hot dog style deployments. Eddie, tell me about your deployment? What were your thoughts here?
So the thoughts here is you have deep strikers and you have really aggressive close combat.
I do.
The thing is, with the forest, right? Like your movement's actually pretty hampered compared to me. Compared to Death Guard, who just ignores all of the difficult terrains.
Yeah, and for note on that real quick, I kind of wanted to make a map that was not typical 9th edition. Not a lot of line of sight blocking, not a lot of obscuring. In fact, I think no obscuring, but we've got a ton of dense cover, so a ton of -1 everywhere, and some movement penalties, which Death Guard aren't really going to care about.
Right. So,
but yeah, you've deployed pretty aggressively, honestly.
yeah. The idea is, I think if you don't play aggressively against your army because of how mobile they are, they will simply just land on every objective and then just score, pull ahead for the first 2 turns.
That's the
And
plan.
At that point, even if I table you, it's probably not going to be, it's going to be still game over. So I do have to kind of use my stats kind of match yours here with my defensive stats.
Yeah.
So kind of like daring you to come at me with my Blight Lords, with these guys. Really, I'm pretty confident in their defensive profile, but I totally want to make sure that, your Samandus?
Samandus, yeah, Samandus is
does
in
not
there.
get his hands on any of my demon engines. Because I know he'll just
he absolutely
destroy.
wants to be in there. I need to get through this wall of Terminators
Yes.
to the juicy, gooey center that
You
is
gotta
those
get
demon
through
engines.
the flesh bulwarks.
Yeah.
to get to the other flesh bulwarks, but the entire army is flesh and
Yeah.
bulwarks. So.
But yeah, for me, I've kind of half of my stuff is in Deep Strike. The 2 Dread Knights, 2 Terminator squads, and my Apothecary are in Deep Strike. And I have Foretelling of Locusts. So honestly, I just kind of threw stuff on the board just to see what you were going to do. I can't redeploy Samandus, but he does have the Sigil of Exigence, so I'm pretty confident about that. I've thrown Valencia and Ecosia over here. And I am going to use Foretelling of Locusts to redeploy up to 3 core units. So I'll do that real quick and we'll be right back. All right, I've picked up my Terminators and I've picked up this squad of 10 Interceptors just to surround my characters, Ecosiel and Valencia, to make sure that they are protected. Ideally, from this point, only the mortars can hit them. I've left this squad of Interceptors there to go grab some objectives, and Samandus, I am not worried about him. He's going to be A-okay. Okay, cool. Well, let's roll to see who goes first.
Yeah. All right. I get a 2.
Okay. I kind of want you to go first.
But
Aha!
you
Look at that! All right.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Any pre-game shenanigans you got to do?
No, just that probably my third time playing this army, and it's my first time playing against Grey Knights 9th edition.
Yeah, very exciting.
So yeah, this should be there's gonna be a lot of surprises.
Yeah.
Hopefully on both sides.
So knowing all this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose to be in Tide of Shadows.
Makes
So
sense.
from 12 inches away, I have +1 to my cover save, and if I'm already getting covered, then I get -1 to being hit. Yeah, so unfortunately, I don't have warp shaping in this list, so that does mean I'm going to stay in Tide of Shadows the whole game.
Oh, I like that.
But ooh, I'm honestly, actually, this is a good point. I might need to consider this. So turn 1, you're getting the mortars each have D6 shots.
Yes.
I might just want to weather that.
Oh,
I might just want to weather that and let that happen. Yeah, I'm not going to be in Tide of Shadows. I've changed my mind already. I am going to be in Tide of Convergence because that's going to just net me more mortal wounds. It makes it so 6s to wound in melee, deal mortal wounds. Yeah, that's going to net me the most mortal wounds, and I think that's the way to do that against Death Guard. So yeah, I go back immediately on what I said about Tide of Shadows. All right, we're going to do Death Guard movement turn 1. Be right back. You got a lot of consideration to do, and you were upset that I'm deep striking so much because you got to think about screening now.
Yeah.
All right, what did you do?
So everything essentially is trying to move up. We kind of know what could come immediately, like a deep striking towards us next turn. So not that many for the first turn, because most of your things come in second turn.
True.
So we can be a bit more aggressive on just kind of like letting things out in terms of advancing. Want to get things in range, but it's Death Guard. It's going to be slow. I should probably do my spread the sickness.
Oh yeah,
real
you're doing
quick.
spread the sickness on which
Yes,
one?
I will do it on this one.
All right.
Right now, I'm just gonna choose to take D3 mortal wounds on
Cool.
these units. So D3 takes 3.
Oh, boy.
I mean, they're Poxwalker, so they have a 6 health feel of pain.
Hey, they ignore one.
So I'll kill 2. Take away this guy. Take away this guy and this guy.
Okay.
So that's contaminated. So that's just gonna be 3 points at the end of the game, and then all the other movements, I think. Yeah.
Everybody advanced forward essentially.
Yeah, especially pretty much everything that I want to advance forward. Tallyman gave these guys a +1 to hit for the entire round, and pretty much everything else is just if you guys want to come at me. First turn, I don't expect a very heavy hitting, so that's why I'm a bit more aggressive, and I'm just gonna try to move it forward.
Okay, deal.
Yeah.
Excellent. Psychic phase?
Okay, yeah. So let's just make sure. I'm pretty sure I'm out of deny range for everything.
24 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just out of deny, my
Making
gentleman
sure
here.
that everything is out. So we're gonna do 2 things, right? Miasma Pestilence is gonna go on the Blight Lord.
Okay.
Actually, no. It's gonna go on these guys.
Mephitic Blight Haulers.
Yes, the Blight Haulers. Yes.
Okay,
very good.
curious.
6 ups. Nope, does not go
Didn't
off.
quite make it. Do you want to re-roll it?
No.
You got so many command points.
I know, it generated a lot, right? But we're gonna save those.
Oh, forgot to mention that he did succeed on his Tallyman thing. So now turn 1, he starts with 11 command points, even though
after
he spent so
spending
much.
3, yeah.
Yeah. Tallyman V good.
It's very good.
All right.
He just did like 3 things in the command phase, and he didn't even do anything. And then second cast, he's gonna do Putress and Vitality. So +1 toughness, +1 strength should
Ugh.
go on these guys.
Ugh.
Terminators. So I need a 7 for this. Goes
You
off
did
with a
it!
7.
And I cannot deny him. Too far away.
Okay, so that's all the psychic.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you want to just start shooting?
Yeah.
Do you need a minute to think about what you want to shoot? Sure.
Let me think.
Okay, where are we starting?
So first, I think the Blight Lords. I'm gonna have them unload on Samandas.
Okay, cool.
So 24-inch, probably not going to be everyone, but I think I got all the Blight launchers in. I'm pretty sure this guy is out. These 2 guys at the back are out. I think he's in actually. The guy in the front here. I'm not sure. Can you see? Can you check? 24.
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, it's just within. So now I'm just thinking.
Are you yeeting him away?
I'm thinking if I want to Sigil of Exigence him from that, I might as well because they don't really have any other targets, do they?
Yes. So you can go ahead and just yeet him out of here.
I'm going to Sigil of Exigence him. Yep. I have thrown Samandus behind this little shack here. So now I don't think those guys have any targets, do they?
Yeah.
Maybe one or
not.
2
We'll
blight
see.
launchers to them.
Yeah. 24. No, I'm out. I don't know if I can see. Probably not.
Yeah, they're out of sight from the hill.
That's fine. Okay.
Well, you made me pop that early, but that's all right.
Yeah.
I'm in your line now.
Okay. So let's see. I think he can still see that guy.
I think he can. And is he within?
6. 36? Yes.
Yeah, there wasn't, unfortunately, because of the angle of the Poxwalkers, there wasn't a way I could squeeze him a bit more this way.
Yeah.
It was the most protected I could get him.
Okay. So there's some interesting things we can do here. Shunt is just a deep strike, or is it just like a big move?
It's deep strike. They jump somewhere 9 inches away from something else.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I will. Ooh, this is tough. So this guy, can he see? I think he can. Can the Plague Burst Crawlers see those guys?
I don't believe so, actually. There's Terminators and rocks and trees in the way.
Okay. Okay. In that case, these guys can see, right?
Yes. And what's the range of the multi-melter? 24, right?
24, so I'll probably get one shot in, and then maybe or maybe not. I'm not sure.
This is right on him, right
Okay.
there. Is that on him?
Yeah.
All right, so you get one multi-melt in.
And then I got 3 missiles, so I'm gonna probably just start that. This is the best. This is all the shots I get from these guys.
Okay,
So
cool.
I'm shooting for forest, so
I'm trying to think if I want to transhuman, because you're getting 3 shots from the missiles, 2 shots from the multi-meltas.
yes.
I am gonna spend 2 CP on True Silver Armor, so they can only be wounded on 4+.
Sweet. Okay. So missiles on force.
2 hits.
And then
wounding on
force. 2
Woo!
wounds. Minus
Okay.
2 AP.
-2.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Woof.
All right,
So
D6.
yeah, first
First
one
one.
does.
Kills one. Barely. Second one. Kills one.
Oh man! All right.
And then we got 2 multi-meltas.
Yep. Also hitting on 4s.
Yes. One
Okay,
hit.
1.
And then 4.
Yay! Wow, True Silver Armor did nothing. That's 2 CP. All right, cool. I'm down to 7 CP and I've lost 2 interceptors.
Oh. Okay. We'll move on to this guy.
Cool.
He is going to let's see, what is he gonna do? He's gonna entropy cannon on these guys.
Onto the
On
Grandmaster.
Semanas,
All right.
yes. And his mortar is gonna go on to those guys.
Those interceptors over there.
Yes.
All right.
So entropy shouldn't be any minuses, right?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, so just 3 ups. 1 hit. I think I will spend a command point to reroll this hit.
Okay, putting you down to 10.
Yes. Give me a 3 up. Okay.
Woo!
And then I'm strength 8, plague weapon. So 3.
So 3's rerolling.
Yes. Okay, both wounds. Minus AP 4. So
4 up invuln. We're good.
Okay, good.
Nice. Thanks, Mox Dice.
The plague burst, the mortar, it's a blast. So hitting an interceptor should be just full auto hits, right? Full hits.
We're not quite 11, so it's minimum 3.
Minimum 3? Great. Okay,
Yeah.
so D6. So I get 4.
4 shots.
Yep.
You are drawing through trees and gantries,
Sure.
so it's the -1, so
Yeah.
4s.
4s.
Oof.
Then 2s. So 1, minus 2.
All right, saving on a 5. Hey, look at that.
All right.
Wow, nice job, guys.
Good job. Okay, he is going to. I guess he can't. Can he see that guy?
He cannot. I purposely put him
All right,
out of the line
so
of sight.
just gonna plague burst mortar on
Okay.
those guys.
All right, go for it.
Just same thing. D6, minimum 3, right?
Yep, perfect. So 3 hitting on.
Any 4s?
4s, yep, because of the trees. Oh no, his spikes came off.
I haven't glued them on because I
Oh.
need to finish painting them. 4s,
Nice, damn. All right.
and
moving
then I
on.
need 2s.
2s, yeah.
Rolling. So just 3 minus 2.
Okay, so we're looking at 5s. Wow, save 2. So how much damage?
2.
2 damage. Oh, they're just flat 2 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, kills a guy. Blah. Okay,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all my shooting.
lovely.
actually. So
Any charges or anything?
nope. So that's it.
Wow.
That's
All
my
right,
turn.
cool. What do you get points wise at the end of your turn? Anything?
Nothing.
Spread the sicknesses at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I technically have to make a morale check, but I'll auto pass, so there's nothing.
Okay.
So awesome. All right, we'll come back during Grey Knight's turn 1. Grey Knight's movement turn 1. I've just moved these interceptors up here because we want to engage these little pox boys and ruin them. I spent 2 CP to teleport shunt these interceptors over here to hopefully ruin the cultists and also the pox boys. I moved my Grandmaster just a little bit closer. I got an 8-inch charge to make with his first to the fray on that Plague Burst Crawler. We'll see if it actually goes off. And in the meantime, Valencia advanced up here so that she can see a, what is this guy called?
Oh, his
Tallyman.
Tallyman?
So she can see the Tallyman, and the Grey Knights advanced in front of her to defend her so she isn't shot off the board. Akoziel kind of moved forward, and the servitors stayed right here. I'm going to go right into my psychic phase. The first thing that we're going to do These guys are just going to smite those Terminators. Let's see how that goes. Grey Knight. Well, that's a super smite, but it is a perils.
Okay.
So first, let's see how many mortal wounds my Grey Knights take. We take 3. Fortunately, we have a 5-up feel no pain, of which we make none. So a Grey Knight dies. Cool. What a series of dice. We're gonna kill this dude. All right.
That's a pretty good smite, though.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna do
you
D6
gotta
mortal
roll, man.
wounds to those guys.
Yeah, you're gonna ruin them.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, that was good. That was worth.
Ah, that was terrible. Oof, and I can't re-roll that. 2 mortal wounds.
2 more wounds. All right, 1 wound's remaining.
Yikes. All right. That's unfortunate. Excellent. Samandus over here. He is going to cast. He's going to cast Empiric Amplification onto your Plague Burst Crawler. Hoo-ha! Did not get it. Oof, that's a rough start. You know what? I will command point that.
Okay, cool. It's typical Stefan psychic phase.
I think that passes. So I don't know what happened here. Somehow I lost footage and we missed my entire shooting phase and charge phase. Just not a whole lot happened in the shooting phase, and the interceptors made the charge to the Poxwalkers. That's it. Swinging with a lot here.
Yes.
Am I gonna boost this in any way? No. All right. We're hitting on 3s. Boop boo. Whoa. Okay. And then we're strength 4, so wounding on
Toughness 4.
Wounding on 4s. Awkward.
That buff is coming in.
Wow, no 6s. Okay, so that's just 6 saves.
6 saves. It's 2 damage, right?
AP2, 1 damage each.
That's 1 damage.
Yeah, the falchions are only 1 damage each.
6 of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Huh. Okay. 6s. So I make 1, so I lose 5.
5 die. They
Probably-
can't fail morale, can they?
Yes, I cannot. So I'll just take them out, and I'm not gonna strike back. So I'm probably just gonna hang out here.
I am gonna move. I'm gonna re-engage them.
That's fine. Oh yeah. In that case, I'll have
Yeah,
to.
you must strike back.
I will
That's
swing back to you. Probably. Yep. Anything else? I think
no. That's all of my charges and everything.
So yeah, I will just kind of consolidate back. Probably, yeah, I will only get 3 of these guys. I'm pretty sure they have a 2 attacks each, weapon skill 4 up, and 3 strength 3.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I will just go and swing. So 4 ups. Okay.
Damn, nice.
All right, we're gonna kill ourselves some Grey Knights.
No.
5 ups. 1 armor save.
Yay. Okay. That is my turn. So, I did get Teleport Assassin, and I did get behind enemy lines for 4. So, pretty solid first turn, honestly.
Lots of secondaries.
Lots of secondaries, but also I killed one of my own Terminators. That's 42 points.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to just kind of, we'll add up points and then go your turn 2. Be right back. Now, Death Guard movement, turn 2. All right. You've done a lot. What have you done?
So, overall, it's about putting as many bodies on objectives as possible.
What you've done?
Yes. The thing is, at this point, your deep strikes will come on, but because 9-inch, that means you really can't just drop off and claim new ones. Other than that one, all the other ones you have to make charges and get closer.
Accurate.
Which, for me, is actually a pretty good thing. So I'm pretty much sacrificing the Malignant Playcaster here as just a screening, just to keep
my deep strike out of there.
Yeah, keep the deep strike out of there. I don't know if it worked or not.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Lots of shooting going into this guy. Either I want to degrade him enough that he no longer becomes a threat, or I kill him. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm going to be very reliant on his 4-up invulns this turn.
It's going to be a lot of rerolls for him, I'm sure.
All right, and these guys have advanced forward or just walked forward? Just walk forward. All right.
Got one guy stepping on the objective. That's all I need to threaten that objective.
Yep, and the way that I positioned these guys was on purpose so that he couldn't engage me from down there.
Yep.
So charging will be very difficult, but possible. All right, where do you want to start with your Psychic phase?
Yeah, so Psychic, Malignant Playcaster is going to do Miasma of Pestilence.
Sounds
so
good.
-1 to hit. He's going to do it on... It's interesting.
He has 2 casts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to get a deny with both of them. So.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you just got whatever you want for deny.
Having to think about where
I
to put...
think he's going to take a bunch of heat from you guys. So I'm going to put it on the No, they're gonna get Putrescent Vitality, which I think Strength, Toughness 6 should be good. So Miasma on these guys again.
Okay.
So I need a 6. Nope.
All right.
And then Putrescent Vitality on these guys. So I need a 7. 11.
Woo!
Pretty good.
Well, let's see if I can do it. Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Toughness 6 Terminators.
God, that sucks. All right.
All right. Okay, so I think that's all the psychic. So
That
now
is all
I
the psychic.
think we can go into shooting. Into
Cool.
Very scary shooting indeed.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough weathering this. All right, where do you want to start?
So I'm gonna start with this guy actually. So he's got a little puny little flamer.
Did he advance? Oh, he can shoot that though.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
okay,
an assault
cool.
weapon. So he's gonna shoot his plague sprayer. He's got a literal hose that he just does this. He's gonna hose all over these guys.
Okay, cool.
He's got the viscous death upgrade, so it's D6 auto hit, but I can reroll the hits.
What's the strength of it?
8? And it's a plague weapon.
And AP?
I think it's either 2 or 3.
Oh boy.
I may double check that. It is Foul Blight Spawn Plague Sprayer AP3.
AP3, you say? That sucks.
Yes.
I'm gonna spend a command point for True Silver Armor. It's 2 command points.
Yeah, I'm burning you out of it, man.
Is that worth it? So, okay, I'm gonna let you know how my mind is going. I want these guys to survive
Yes.
because I want to spend a command point to heroically intervene into them.
Right.
And then tear them apart with Nemesis falchions. And which would be really handy because I might be able to shift you off of that objective and then claim it for my turn. But if we don't survive a flamethrower, we're not gonna be able to do much about that. You know what? I'm gonna trust in the Emperor and just deal with it.
All right. So D6, 4. I'll take. I will take 4 auto hits. Okay. 2 ups because it's strength 8. 2 and rerolling. So just 4 minus 3 AP.
Sucks.
Bring on those 6s.
Nah, they're all gone. Ah, man. That wouldn't have... We did it. All right.
Yes.
Choices.
Okay. Good. These guys might as well go on the easy ones. Unload on your
Yeah, that makes sense.
Grandmaster.
I don't have anything buff-wise I can do, so let's see how it goes.
Okay. So I don't think I'm in melter range.
I believe you were not, yeah.
No. Okay. So 3 ups. Ooh, not bad.
Most of them hit.
Not bad. Not bad. This is a miss, and then strength 8. So I need 3 ups.
Yes, sir.
I think I will. No, I will not reroll.
Okay.
So just 3 invons.
Well, I've got the entropy cannons coming at him too, right?
Yeah, and also 3 crack missiles.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll let a d6 damage go through.
Okay, D6, 4.
All right, he's done a 9.
Okay. 3 crack missiles. 3 ups.
Ugh.
Whoa. And 3 ups.
Whew, rolling hot. All right. We're good. We're good.
You're doing good.
All right. Whew, weathering it so far.
2 entropies and the
Mortar.
mortars going on these guys.
All right. The mortar is -1 because they're going through the gantry.
Okay, yeah. So let me do the mortar first. And also, am I within range for heavy sluggers? 24. No. Okay. So mortar. Just 3 hits.
Perfect.
4s. 2 hits. And then 2s. 2 wounds. -2.
Looking at 5s.
Ah, I killed 2.
Ugh. It's 2 each, right?
Yes.
Okay, you killed 2 guys.
Alright, well, here comes the big guns.
Okay, these are the entropy cannons. You're hitting on 3s.
Entropy.
Yes!
Yes, I think I will reroll one of those. Thank you.
Haven't you? No, you did not command
Yes.
points yet. Okay,
I
cool.
specifically wanted to avoid. There you go. That's a
Okay,
hit.
then wounding on 3.
Okay, that's a wound.
Come on, buddy. Give me that 4 up invuln. Yeah! Okay.
Good job. Okay, so he's going to unload everything onto him.
Including the mortar?
Yes. I'm going to spend 1 command point to do Disgusting Force, which turns his mortar into 3 damage.
Oh, buddy.
So let's do the mortar first.
Okay. 4. Hitting on 3s.
Okay, 3 hits.
Gulp. Wounding on
then-
3s.
And then, yeah, wounding on 3s, rerolling ones. Okay, 2. Just invulns. Roll
Yes!
a lot, man.
Oh, man. Okay, 2 entropy cannons. We can survive 2 entropy cannons.
Yeah, you probably can. 2 hits. And then 1 wound. Yeah, you're fine.
Yes! Wow! Way to go, Samandis. Okay.
So heavy slugger.
Yeah, heavy slugger.
3 hits. And then 5s. So
Woo! Woo! I did not expect to weather that as well as I did.
yeah, that's pretty good, right?
All right, I'm gonna mark him up with the damage marker real quick.
I'll do my shoot. I still have these guys.
Oh yeah, they've all got their guns.
Yeah, I'll just go on to Samanda's.
Okay, looks like some of them are shooting through the trees, and it looks like 3 are not.
The blight launchers I think are clear.
The blight launchers are clear.
So
yeah.
blight launchers, because of Tallyman, are hitting on 2s and then 6s explode. And
Cool.
also the Lord of Contagions next to him, so it's rerolling 1s.
Wow. Okay.
So,
For
yeah.
wounding or hitting?
Hitting.
Okay. Nice.
Reroll that one. So both. So all
Strength
hits.
6, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh yeah, I
Wounding
got
on
2
4s.
6s. So
You
2
did
more.
get 2. All right. So wounding on 4s.
Okay, so that's 3.
AP.
2.
One of those goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage. He's down to 7.
Okay.
Okay.
And then bolters.
So
So
a lot of bolters.
yeah, do you want to do them separately? Like how many?
If-
1, 2, 3.
Who has the blight launchers?
Lights are like these 2 guys.
I see. Okay. So I think these 3 don't have to shoot through the trees.
1, 2, 3. So these guys are on 2s.
3 only ones, right?
Yep. Okay.
Huh. All right. And then wounding on 5s.
Yeah.
These are just no AP, just typical bolters, right? That's something. That's something.
One, 2.
Okay, 2 ups.
Okay.
Okay, and then we got a bunch more at -1. Okay, so all the bolters went through. It did 1 wound on him, which I command pointed, and I got a 1 anyway. So he is down to 6, which means he is bracketed, unfortunately. Red, what else shooting do you have?
No, I think that's everything.
Really? Okay. Ooh, we weathered it. I lost a few interceptors, which sucks, but we weathered it mostly. Okay. Wow, that was some really fortunate invulns. Okay, cool. No charges?
Nope.
All right. Well, at the end of your turn, what did you score?
Pretty much. I don't think I scored. No, I don't think I scored anything yet because grind them down.
Yeah,
happens
I have to
under-
kill something for grind them
Yeah.
to deny grind them down. Okay, cool. Well, we'll do Grey Knight's movement turn 2. Be right back. All right. Grey Knight's movement turn 2. We've made some choices. I figured eventually these Terminators are going to get to me anyway, so I figured I'd drop down with some Terminators and go fight them, see how many I can kill. At least, very least, I am claiming the objective from them now. Deep strike these Terminators with the hammers, where those guys were before. Valencia is hanging out on this barrel right here. Kozio's right behind her. These guys are grabbing that objective. My Grandmaster has moved forward, and these 2 Dread Knights have touched down with him. We need to start killing some Demon Engines. That just needs to happen. Which one has Iron Claw on it? Is it those guys?
These guys.
Okay. Oh boy. And then I have a tricksy little plan over here. I've moved these interceptors under the gantry. I want to shoot that guy. But he could pop Cloud of Flies, making it so I have to shoot these things first. So just in case he does that, I throw some Terminators onto this objective, and I think we're just going to try to erase those guys.
Yep.
That's the plan. This is all the plan, and it all makes sense. I wanted to drop down here, but my god, these guys are indestructible. My plan was to put a Dread Knight or 2 here, kill one of them, and then shoot the Foul Blight Spawn. But he doesn't have Bodyguard, so he's just unkillable at the moment, because there's invincible meat wall in his way. But yeah, I think we're ready to go to the psychic phase. Okay, let's do it. This is where big times happen. We're just gonna get a smite out of the way over here, I think.
Okay.
Are we? Is that what we're gonna do? No. We're gonna start with my Grandmaster, Samandis, is going to cast Empiric Amplification. On a 7. We got it in a 7.
What are you targeting?
I am targeting the... That's the question. I am targeting... I can't target those Terminators, they're too far away. I'm targeting the PVC.
PVC?
Yeah.
I have 1 deny.
Yep.
Good deny, actually. +1, you'll have... How many attacks do you have right now?
He lost 1 because he got bracketed, so he's at 5 attacks. So 6 attacks with Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get rid of that.
Okay.
So, deny. Nope.
Ooh, okay,
Can
so
is
you
it-
can reroll deny if you wish.
I think I will. I mean, nothing much to do for my psychic, anyways. No.
Perils of the Deny. All right, cool. So I've put Empiric Amplification onto that Plague Burst Crawler. So it's +1 damage from Nemesis and Psi weapons, which is coincidentally everything I have. Okay. And we're going to move on. My Terminators right here are going to cast Hammer Hand. We don't get it. These Terminators up here are going to cast Smite into the Terminators.
Okay.
We don't get it.
Oh no.
Love it.
That's...
Valencia says, this sucks, and she is going to do mental interrogation once more.
Mm-hmm.
I need a 4 for that. Woo! Okay, so that happens. It's 3 more points for me. And then Akoziel is going to cast Gate of Infinity on himself. Someday he'll get a power off. Yeah, like right now, command point that. Okay, he gets Gate of Infinity off. I'm going to pick him up. Oh no, she fell. I'll pick her in a minute. I'm going to pick him up. I'm going to place him right here.
Okay.
So he's kind of hanging out. Maybe he'll get a charge off on the PBC, who knows. At the moment, though, he's just giving rerolls to that Dread Knight there.
Okay.
And do I spend a command point to do another smite with him? I don't think I do. These guys are going to smite these two right here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm down to 6. They're going to smite those
6.
big old Terminators.
Okay.
We did it!
Okay.
Actually, it's my first smite, so it's...
Oh, didn't you...
I failed.
yeah.
Oh, you're right. It's an attempt. Yeah, you're right. All right, so D3 mortal wounds to them. Big ol' 3. Does that kill one?
Yeah.
Yeah! Hooray, we did
You
it.
need to smite. You just need to do that like 3 more times.
Yeah. And then those guys over there are going to cast Smite as well on the Pox Boys. We did it. D3 mortal wounds. 3 again.
All right. 3 and 6s. So kills 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. There we go.
And that was my entire psychic phase. It was okay. Oh wait, no, sorry, I forgot these two can cast powers.
Yeah.
This guy's going to cast Hammerhand on himself.
Okay.
He doesn't. Actually, Hammerhand's a 5, but it is my second cast, so if it wasn't my second cast, it would. So I failed both attempts at Hammerhand. That gentleman back there, also gonna cast Hammerhand. Might as well. No, we need a 7 for it. But we also need an 8 for Smite. So yeah, we're gonna do Hammerhand.
Okay.
We did it! Okay, so I'll throw all my buffs around and be right back. Alright, started my shooting phase. Are you gonna do Cloud of Flies?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
2 CP right there. Okay.
So in order to shoot him, I need to kill those Poxwalkers with these Terminators. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And we're just gonna fire all these bolters into those guys. 3s. Ooh. Not the best. T4 though, right?
Yes.
This is the hard part.
The big stat buff right there.
God. Oh no, that sucks. All right, only 4.
4. 6 ups. No, you just killed 4.
Wow, that sucks. Okay. Huh. So we can't shoot that guy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we might as well finish off those Plaguemen.
Plagueman.
But I want to charge him. That doesn't matter. I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm just gonna shoot him to death. I'm gonna fire 3 Stormbolters into there, and then I'll if I need more, I'll roll more. I'm gonna assume this is enough to kill them. He said, very confidently. Yeah, 5.
5.
5 at AP nothing.
Okay. 5 ups. Oh, you killed him.
Okay, great.
Yes. There you go.
Okay. Sweet. Well, that was some solid protection for that Psyker over there. Okay. We're gonna move on over here. My Terminator's right here. One of them's gonna chuck a crack grenade into these little boys over there, and everybody else is gonna shoot their guns into them. So first things first. Stay on there. So first things first, we're gonna throw the crack grenade, hitting on 3. Okay. Then we're going to throw the the regular incinerator, D6 shots. 4, strength 6, so winning on 4s.
3. Oh yeah, 4s. Because
Yeah.
my thing.
3 at AP 1 against those Terminators.
AP 1.
Yep.
Oh wait, 3 ups. 3 ups. Pass. Fill.
All right, we killed that one Terminator.
Hey.
We're chipping them away. And then we've just got some Stormbolters. 3 Stormbolters, in fact. 2 Stormbolters because one guy threw a grenade and one guy's dead. Quite a few misses. Winning on 5s. 1, no AP. Terminators versus Terminators. And then I've got a bunch of Stormbolters up here doing the same thing.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you've got the protection from the gantry. So, all these shots hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
Yep. Do it, buddies. That's okay. And then wounding on 5s again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actually.
Oh, not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
You can kill.
Odds are 1 getting 1 wound through.
Yes. Could roll a bunch of 1s. 1, 1.
Perfect.
There you go.
Okay.
Perfectly statistical.
And then I'm going to have Ecosiel over there. He's going to just fire his Mastercrafted Stormbolter into the fucking... Oh boy. God, I can't believe those things. Those little guys have 9 wounds. It's ridiculous. He's just going to fire his Mastercrafted Stormbolter into the PBC.
Oh, this guy?
Might as well. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 6s, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay, nothing. This guy right here. We're gonna start. Yeah, we're gonna put everything into the. Ugh, God, it's so tricky. There's so many choices that are necessary here. The Dread Knight in the back actually is going to start. You know what? I have to think about it. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. We're just gonna put everything into that Plague Burst Crawler. So we're gonna start over here. Let's do our 2 heavy, or the 2 heavy incinerator shots. 7. Strength 6, wounding on 5s. 1, 2, 3 at AP 1.
If you won.
Mm-hmm.
This is incinerator.
This is the heavy incinerator, yeah.
Force. Pass 1, so down to 10.
Yep. Okay, cool. And then he's putting the heavies. There's the heavy Psy Cannon into him as well, hitting on 3s. Miss. Oh, there's a bunch of dice right there if you want to use them. All right. Strength 8 to 8. Wow, 1 at AP 2.
2, 5 ups. Good.
But all right. Samandus is going to do the same thing, putting everything into the Plague Burst Crawler.
Okay.
Boy,
Second.
3 misses with the Psy Cannon. Ooh. Yeah. Wounding on 4s.
Oh.
2 at AP 2.
All right.
These are 3 damage each, though.
Okay, so it just takes both of them.
So 4 damage.
Okay.
And then here comes this Gatling Silencer. These are hitting on 4s because he's degraded.
Yes.
Merp. Merp. And wounding on 5s. Great. Cool. And then the guy in the back is going to do something very, very similar. But he has no Psy Cannon.
Yeah.
So starting off with just the incinerator. Hey, 10 shots.
Nice.
Wounding on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 3 at AP 1 damage.
4 ups. Pass them all. I guess.
Wow. Okay. And then we're gonna do his silencer as well.
Okay.
Which the damage bonus doesn't really matter on it. Yeah. He is rerolling the 1 because of Samandus, and then he's gonna be wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s because of Ecosiel. Well, rerolling those 1s. I got a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually at AP 1.
AP 1, 4 ups. 1, 2, 3. So
down to 3.
wait. Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, just down to
4.
Okay, we're getting there. Huh. Okay. That might be all my shooting. Yeah, because Valencia has a fusion pistol, an Inferno pistol, so she's far too far to shoot that. All right, I'll be right back in my charge phase. We know this charge is happening,
Okay.
regardless of how wise that may or may not be.
Okay.
Fuck it. We're just gonna do it. All right.
Okay.
You gonna Overwatch with your Terminators?
No.
Okay. Here we go. We did it.
Yeah.
I'll move those guys in a minute.
Okay.
Samandis is going to charge both of these units.
Okay. I will Overwatch with these guys.
Great! Watch this. This is where he dies.
So multi-melta. So on 6s. 2 6s.
Oh boy. Woody on 3s.
Yep. 3 ups. I will spend a command point to reroll that.
Okay. What's that put you down to?
2. Invons.
Yeah! Wow, buddy. All
Yeah,
right.
just passing everything.
Yeah, he is furious today.
Alright, nothing. On the missiles, and then
Spitty spits, right?
so 3d3 blast. So just so 1 hit. That's 2 hits, and then that's also 2.
Oh, they're
hits.
flamers.
No, they're shooting. They're like.
Oh,
D3
okay.
blasts.
So now we're seeing it for hitting. All right.
So now it's 6s. 3 6s.
Wow. What's the strength?
Strength 6, but you're also degraded.
I am,
well,
so-
not degraded, like
Tough
contagion
and
rate.
weakness. Yeah. So.
So 3s.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s. Oh, okay. So reroll that.
AP.
2.
AP 2.
Ah, degraded. I mean, just take a wound, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and he's at 5 now because he was
So
at 6
you want
before.
both charges?
I want both charges.
So you will need a 6.
All right. I need a 5 because of his
Yeah.
warlord trait.
All
We did it.
Good.
Haha. Okay. What that does is gives all of these guys +1 to charging that.
Okay.
So, Dread Knight into that thing.
Okay.
Nope. Dread Knight into that thing. Yay! And then a Koziel into that thing as well.
Okay.
Yay!
Nice.
Should have rerolled you. All right. I think that's all of my charges because I'm not going to charge over here. I'm just going to let that guy live. I will deign to allow him to live. I'll move those Terminators in. Be right back. We're starting with this Dread Knight right here. But you could interrupt with those Terminators and really start to do some damage. You know what? Actually, I'm going to start with the Terminators because I'm not worried about you fighting back with this thing.
Yeah.
These Grey Knights in here are going to cast, or we're going to spend 1 command point on Steelheart.
Okay.
So they get +1 to hit.
Okay.
So here we go, swinging with our halberds.
2. Wow, that
Did nothing.
Absolutely nothing. How many command points is that?
That's just 1.
Okay.
All right, and then wounding on 4s. We did not get Hammerhand off. Hey, guess what? You're looking at 3 wounds.
Oh, no.
AP2.
I was freaking out for a second.
Yeah, that could have been a lot better.
So 3 of them?
3 wounds, AP2.
AP2, 4 up invuln. 1. Okay, so.
So 1 guy dies.
1 guy died.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Do you wish to interrupt anywhere?
I want to interrupt here so badly. Just like nibble back at you.
Is that going to be worth it?
They have 12 attacks, and it's pretty decent AP, right? If I degrade you.
It's basically he'll be -1 more attack if you degrade him.
No, I think I'm fine.
Okay, cool. I'm going to swing with my Dread Knight right here.
This one?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So he has 4 wounds left, right?
Yes.
Okay, lovely. So he's going to get 5 attacks. He's going to hit on 3s, rerolling 1s because of Samandis. There it is. No. All right, strength 10. So winning on 3s.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s because of a Koziel. Goddamn 2s. All right, so
3 of them?
3 at AP3.
All right, invulns. 5 ups. No.
All right, 3d6 plus 1 each. So
He's dead.
much dead.
Explosion, though.
Yeah, you're doing an auto
Let's
explosion.
see.
So I do ignore mortal wounds on 5s.
Yes.
If that matters.
Putrescent explosion. So if I do, it's cost 2 CP.
Ooh.
But I will get all 3 of you guys.
Yeah.
I think I will do it.
Okay. Even though I have a
So-
chance to ignore the mortal wounds?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll take him out, and it's basically just D3 on each of these guys.
Yep.
Pretty sure. So on Dread Knight, that's a 3.
Woo! Look at that. Ignore 1, so he's down to 11.
Not bad.
Yeah, I mean this is some wounds off a big old boy. Then what do you got?
On Kozio.
Okay.
On you.
Yeah.
Technically, that's her name. I just realized.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
so a Kodzil is my name, my handle online. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what that is.
D3. Yay, 3.
Jeez.
Oh, I am loving this.
Oh no!
Take it.
All right, he's down to 3.
Oh.
Rough.
Oh.
Okay.
On him. I need a big one here. 2. Not bad. All right, fail them both.
Come on, pal. If he passes 1, he won't be degraded.
All right, you're
He
fine.
passes 1. Man, he's a beast today.
Yeah. Should put him on the giant Dread Knights more often.
Yeah, really, right? he was
Alright.
tired of getting ganked in every game I'm in, so he's just like, fucking, I'm gonna jump into a big old Dread Knight suit. Okay, cool. So then he's gonna move forward 3.
Okay.
And then Akoziel is just gonna consolidate a little bit.
Yes.
And now Samandus is going to fight. He gets 5 attacks now. Ugh, am I doing the big profile or am I doing the swingy swing? Because they're T7?
Yes.
That's gross. All right. Yeah, we're just doing the big one. So, hitting on 2s still.
You're -1 because they're innate. They have an innate -1 to hit in melee.
Hitting on 3s.
Oh,
Ooh, that helped once. Strength 10, so wounding on 3s. And no invulns on those.
no invuln, so what's the AP?
AP3.
AP3? Alright, 3 ups.
6s still, right?
6s. Pass
Hey, you
one.
made one.
Pretty good.
All right, so we'll do them one at a time because no, it won't matter because they have so many goddamn wounds.
9 wounds, man.
So it looks like yeah.
Alright, but I do also try to explode.
What? You can't auto explode him as well, can you?
But I do explode on the 4-up.
Wow, cool. All right.
It's only 1 wound, but I do explode. And also, here's the fun part: Nurgle units are not affected.
All right.
So I want to pick something that might be able to get your Dread Knight, like the one to die.
Oh, I
Does he
see.
No, he does not. So this is okay. I'll just take you out. So just 1 wound
Okay.
on Samandus.
1 wound on Samandus. Ooh. Ah. Damn. All right, he does go down. Oh shoot! I forgot his warlord trait. He gets 1 more attack. So
Go ahead.
I'm just gonna roll that real quick. 3,
Hits.
3. Okay, solid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
Swing back.
Yeah, you can swing back. Choose where do you want to start swinging back first. Nibbly boys.
Do you have a double attack anywhere?
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess
I used to.
I'll nibble on your toes a bit with my little blight holder.
Okay.
So
cool.
4 attacks each. They hit on 3s, and it's like just single damage, but it's decent AP.
Okay.
6.
Man,
So-
I mean, could do the trick. Who knows?
Yeah. 3s. Okay. So that's a miss. So
Strength?
only 4. Strength 6. But
Wow,
you're
winning on
toughness
3s because I'm
5.
toughness 5 here.
So 3 ups, plague weapon. So reroll that. So 3 at -2.
Okay, 4 up. He makes them all.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Feel free to fight with the Terminators and pile in first.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 is the champion.
Okay, and they all have the swords.
One guy's got a sword. Everyone's got axe.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
So
Okay.
1. So it should be. So 2 guys are out. So it should be 6 guys. 1's a sword. 1's a sergeant.
Okay.
All right. So I'll just do the sword separately. It's just. It doesn't wound you on 2s. That's the only difference with the sword.
That's right, because my T3.
Oh, but it's also got better AP.
It does.
So it will. You have a 5-up invuln.
5 up
right?
invuln.
So these guys actually put you on 5-up invuln.
Yeah. All right. You want to start there?
Yeah. So swords, Tallyman, so hit on 2s, and also it's for everything.
They're not plague swords, are they?
Sorry, what do you mean?
They are plague swords. And do they reroll 1s to wound?
Yes.
Gross. All right.
So yeah, they hit on 2s. Because of Tallyman, and also because the lords nearby, so they reroll 1s to hit.
Okay.
At
Do
least
it.
they don't explode hits.
Go to town.
2s. Okay, all hits, and then I need 3s. Rerolling 1s. These are swords. Reroll that 1. Okay, so 2 at -3 AP.
5 up invulns. All right. One guy goes down to 1.
Okay, and then I got the rest of the 5 more axes. 1's a sergeant.
Okay.
3, 4, and 5.
15 strikes. All right.
1 plus the champion, so it's 1.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 2s. Oh, good thing I got rerolls. Oh, I should have probably had some other buffs I can add them, but I don't usually.
Don't usually melee with them.
Yeah, for some reason.
And these are wounding on 2s, right? Because of the contagion?
Yes.
That's
These are
so
strength
nice.
Not sure if this is. Oops, my bad.
Okay.
Okay. Get this out of the way. So there should be 2s rerolling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I reroll this
Leg axes.
one. Yes.
So that's
These guys
all of
are
them?
nasty. Yeah, that's pretty much all of them. It should be. So I missed 1, so
So it should be 14, right? 15.
15 because the
All right,
champion
5.
has 1.
10. And could you have 2 of my dice for me real quick?
Yes.
This is a lot. And these are saving on 4s because AP2.
Yes.
Come on, boys. All right. That first guy's dead. Another guy's dead.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Okay. So it killed 2 guys and dropped 1 down to 1 wound.
Mm-hmm.
Rad. That could have been a lot worse. Oh boy. Okay. That's all the fighting, right?
Yeah. I
Wonderful.
will consolidate.
All right. We'll add up points and we'll be back during death card turn 3.
Yeah.
3. Yeah. Death Guard turn 3. All right, you want to quickly tell us your various command phase buffs?
Right. I mean, this time it's only Tallyman. Gonna continue buffing them. I think that's the only thing because the Iron Cloth Furnace out of range to buff demons.
Yeah, and you did not get his command point.
Yeah.
His bonus command point.
So only 3 right now.
3 command points. Oof.
Overall movement phase.
I have more command points than you. That never happens for me.
Because I burned through them. Like
Yeah.
Death Guard Death Guard's stratagems are just amazing in general. So this is going to be a tough one. I think I'm probably going to lose on secondaries because I needed that point to get cleared up.
Yeah, but my troops there, fortunately.
Yeah. I think I could have used a few more stratagems. I just didn't think about. I didn't look at it.
It's a lot of moving parts in this game.
Yeah.
And then you touch down with these guys in the back there.
Yes.
Okay. And then this little jackass is going to come forward and spew plague all over my interceptors here is his plan, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sweet. Do you want to go into your psychic phase?
Yeah. So psychic phase gonna start with so he's gonna do let's do Miasma Pestilence, and I'm gonna do it on to my
Oh, I forgot he
Agent.
moved right there. We didn't mention that. Yeah. So I'm curious. He's going to charge the Dread Knight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, before wait a second. How many wounds do you have down here?
I have a total of 4 Terminator wounds.
4
in there.
Terminator wounds.
Yep.
I think so. There was a relic that I was talking about that I don't think I mentioned in the video, right? I gave my Terminator champion a relic. It's the skull. I think it's on the place.
Oh, the
Glossier.
skull of... Yeah.
It's just an end of movement phase. I point to a unit within 6, and you take a bunch of mortal wounds.
Oh.
So, if I do that, it clears me up to shoot at your other Terminator.
It does. So that... Ooh. But I do have the 5-up feeling paying us more wounds.
It's worth a shot.
It's worth a
because
shot.
Even if I just kill a few, and then I kill you afterwards in combat, that's still okay.
Yeah.
So it's once per game, so I'm just gonna launch it at them.
Okay, and it doesn't matter that you're engagement range, you can still do it?
It's just a point at a unit. It could be a character, and you just take a bunch of wounds.
Cool. And what do you wound me on?
So, I roll 7
dice.
dice. 4 or 5, you take a mortal wound, and then 6s, you take D3.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go for it. Wow, I roll like crap.
Ooh,
though.
damn. Okay, so it looks like 1 plus D3?
Yeah, so D3, 3.
Okay, so
just
4?
of them. Yep.
All right, let's see how many we ignore. I never make those.
Oh,
that
no.
sucks.
I think I killed him.
You
right?
did? You killed that unit. Oh, I never make my Aegis saves. Wow, that worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
That was exactly what you needed.
So that clears them up.
Yep, and that's 1 unit down killed this phase.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, going a direction there. Ah, man, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
All right, that cleared them out.
Dang, okay. So psychic, I think, I was going to do, now we can move on to the psychic.
Now we can move on to the psychic.
Yeah. So now psychic, I'm going to do miasma on him.
On to your boss?
Yes. All right. 6, yep. That's a 9, so you probably just deny with whoever.
Yeah, I'm going to try to
Deny with whoever.
Nope.
That's a -1. Very good.
Minus 1 to hit?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do Putrescent Vitality on them again.
Solid.
So I need a 7. I do not get it.
Okay.
So Psychic is done.
Man, that's a cool little relic you threw on those guys there.
This is
Damn.
the first time I got a chance to use it.
It worked out perfectly. It's exactly the number of more... I'm going to have that sour taste in my mouth for the rest of the game. I need 1 of those. All right. Cool. Shooting then.
Yeah. I think we can move straight to that.
Lovely. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with this bastard.
Okay. So they're hitting on 4s because they're in melee with him.
Yes, but I will spend 1 command point.
Oh, you have a
to
special
do
stratagem.
To do the Poxmonger special stratagem. It's called Bilious Blood Rush. Essentially, demon engines can shoot into combat but get a +1 to their attack.
Oh, cool. So it negates the -1
Negates
from...
the -1. And also, it can shoot blast.
Nice.
So that makes it... So that's
So not relevant for this in particular, but
Well,
like if a mortar was shooting into it.
But, no, their spit is a blast.
Oh!
So here's the thing, right?
Cool. Yeah,
Does
they can do
that
that.
become a 2+ or a 3+?
It does become a 2+ because the spit, unless it's a heavy. Is the spit heavy or is it assault?
I think it's assault.
Okay, if it's assault, then it becomes a 2+. Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I'm just going to shoot right into it.
Go to town.
So, let's do first multi-melter. So on 3s. Okay, 3 hits. And then when you're on 3s, that's a cock die. I'll roll that.
Okay.
Oh, that was that was a miss, but that knocked it over.
Okay, so is it 2?
2 wounds, yeah.
4 up invulns. Ooh, That's worth re-rolling.
Yeah, otherwise it's a kill, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm in melter range.
Okay, cool. We're safe from the meltas.
2 missiles. 1 hit. And then 3s.
Woo! All right, and then we got the spitty spits.
Yeah, so 2d3. So that's 4 of them. And then 3s. Yeah, okay. And then I need 3s.
The strength 6, yeah.
Yes. I'll reroll those ones. 1.
1. Okay, so he's not going to die. He's fine. Wow, he is making his saves. Samandis is just powering up this match.
Yeah.
All right.
He channeled all the failed psychic tests you have. And he just said, you know what? It's all on me now.
That's why all my powers are failing, because he's just putting it all into the force shield that surrounds him.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Where do you want to shoot next?
This guy is going to fire. Okay, so he's going to spit first. Plate sprayer.
What I like about this game is I feel like it's going back and forth. Like you got some a really nice kill here, but then I'm making all those saves there, so it doesn't feel like I'm just getting my dick stomped.
Spray, just D6. I can reroll. I don't think I'll reroll. It's a 5.
Boy.
It's pretty good.
That's really
I
good.
think a 5 is pretty good here.
So that's so 12 inches?
Yeah.
Man, all right.
So two's rerolling because it's strength 8. So I'll reroll that. Okay, so 5 at -3.
That is astoundingly powerful.
Yes.
Okay, 5 at -3. Give me some 6s. No, I lose 5 guys.
5.
So how many are in that squad? The Justicar and 1 guy remains, still holding the objective. Oh boy. All right, where are we shooting with next?
I'm thinking about him, but the targets are pretty sketchy. Which target I'm gonna fire?
Yeah, I got dreadnoughts all over the place.
Yeah, but I think we've got some. The problem is this guy, right? Because he's so I can't really get him out of it.
You can't shoot him though because he's engaged. Yeah,
he's got too many. He passed too many saves, man.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do instead is see. I think we can come back actually.
Okay, cool.
I think I need to look at my CPs.
All right, what are we doing?
So either way, I think we're up some. Not killing this guy is put me in
that's
pretty
rough.
big trouble.
Yeah.
So I will do heavy slugger and mortar onto this guy.
I think that's the right call. Just getting rid of the unit and making sure I don't get those points is
and then
necessary.
The entropy cannons will go straight at this dreadnought.
Okay, sounds good. Ugh.
So let's do entropy first. Yep. Both hit.
Okay.
And then
3s. Yeah. Is it 2s? What's the
3s? Right
no?
now,
Yeah.
so.
Okay. Cool.
I am thinking of using a command point here.
I think you've already used a command point to reroll.
For which?
For one of the Melta shots going into him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so just 1.
Okay. 4 up in Vaughn. Nope. Okay. How much damage does that do?
D3 plus 3. So.
6 damage.
No, D3
plus 3.
So yeah, 6.
Wow. Okay, he's done to 5.
Okay. Yeah, entropies. When they go.
God,
through,
those are so powerful.
they're crazy. Right. So plate burst mortar. D6 shots. 5.
You're rolling really well with all those.
Yeah. The thing is, you're also rolling very good saves.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Kind of negating, honestly. So, 3s. Okay, all hit. 4 hits, and then 2s. Rerolling ones. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Rerolling ones. Okay. So that's
AP 2, right?
Yes.
All right. We got 4 ups because of the light cover. Yeah. Oh wow! Okay, so 1 guy goes down. Oh my god! So here is the decision I have to make though. I can take away the Justicar and still hold the objective. Do you have any more shots coming at them?
Yeah, slugger, so 4 shots.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take away the Justicar and leave just the noble brother.
All right, so 3s, 2 hits.
Okay.
And then strength 5, so 3s. 2 wounds.
AP?
1.
Okay, 3s.
All right,
Okay, he's good. Okay, so yeah, if you wouldn't mind taking the Justicar, the front guy out there. Yeah, okay, so he's gone. So that dude is going to need a really good morale save or just 2 CP to pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they shot. Yeah, my
Terminators
Blackboard will probably just unload on one of these guys. Probably go straight to the hammer squad.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, everything's in range, pretty sure. So
Yep.
I'm just shooting straight through them. Yeah.
Okay.
So blade launchers first.
Yeah.
It's turn 3, so
So
my
range is 6 inches.
Contagion range. Let's see what I'm in range.
I think we're outside of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. So I got Tallyman buff. So 2s, rerolling 1s.
Wow, nice. All right.
6s explode. So 2s. Just take this out. Reroll this one.
Yeah, so you're good.
Oh, come on. Reroll that one. Okay, so 4 hits, and then I need 3s, rerolling 1s.
So rerolling those ones.
Sure. Alright, so 4 at -2.
-2, so we're looking at 4s. I failed 1. How much damage?
What? 2.
2 damage?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And then we're near the apothecary, so 6 up saves from that. Alright, one guy takes 1 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 more. 1.
You attack. This is all the bolt guns?
Yes.
Okay.
So 2s, rerolling 1s.
Man, that's a healthy roll.
Too bad. It's against
That's
tournament.
everything. All right.
Yes, and a bunch of 6s.
Lots of bonus hits from that. So essentially, this entire box of dice. So you're just throwing bolters at us. Winning on 4s.
Yeah, this is where.
Oh boy. All right, we'll find out.
fall off.
18 wounds went through. Oh boy. Don't show me any 1s. So they got a few. So that one guy takes 2. So 4 went through. We do get the 6 up saves from the apothecary. Yeah. So you kill a guy and 2/3 of a guy.
Oh, what about those ones? Are those in?
Oh, those are re-rolled into the. I re-rolled
okay.
into the whole
Okay,
pile.
I see.
All right. So you kill a guy and 2/3 of a guy.
Okay.
Put it on this dude over here.
All right.
Okay. Wow, that was remarkable bolter fire.
Yeah. Teleman actually has a plasma pistol. So
Woo!
he's just gonna take a pot shot at that guy with
Okay.
1 wound. So 3s. Hits.
Nice. Winning on a 3.
And then 3s.
Yeah.
Okay. Imvon. Got
Wow.
him.
Yeah, he's gone. Maybe 1 damage.
Apothecary.
Okay. Yeah.
Got him.
That's a couple of hammers taken care of.
This Teleman is just doing everything.
Yeah, he's doing work. Okay. Is
Okay.
that all of your shooting?
Oh, those guys. The guys
Oh
in the back.
yeah, little stingy boys
So
in
this is
the
the
corner.
question, right? Do I want to risk the charge to get in?
Get and grab the objective.
Right. Now, the thing is, I don't think it actually matters because on your turn, you will still...
I'm gonna get right now. I'm getting right now. Assuming nothing changes, I'm getting 15 points in primaries on my turn.
Because you have these 2.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay.
So assuming nothing
Getting him
changes,
off- Getting him off would be 1 and 2. So that's still not really...
if you charged, you would hold more than me.
No, I don't think I will, right? Because...
You'll have that,
I got
that,
this
and
one.
that. You'd hold equal to me, and I wouldn't get the +5 from it. So if you charge them, you'd be. If you charge them, then if you succeed in a charge, you would be negating me 5 points.
I think I'm going to do that.
Okay, so you're not going to shoot him. It's a risk, that 9,
Yeah.
but
I
you're right. The
killed
difference-wise, though, it
here.
won't. It's not like
Yeah,
them being on there will be.
I'm
any
thinking
different.
about kills right now, right? I just killed these, right?
Mhm.
I didn't kill anyone else.
You did. You killed these Terminators, and
That's it.
that's it. Yeah, good point. Huh. All right. Well, yeah. I guess it depends. Do you want to shoot these guys or charge them?
I think I'm going to charge them.
Okay. Cool.
At this point, I need to get more. I need to do like significantly more risky stuff. Anyways.
Yeah.
So
All right. You
Yeah.
want to just start with that then? Charge
Yeah,
phase.
I need a
Okay.
9.
Cool. Get that 9.
it's that
There
easy.
it is.
It's that easy. Oh man.
They're coming through for you.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you want to charge with. I'm assuming you wanted to make a long bomb charge with these Terminators into these guys, right?
I'm thinking about it right now. If I do, I hold that. I still hold that. I drag them in so they cannot. They will be. It's going to be hard for them to get out and try to circle around.
Yeah,
and take
yeah.
the objective.
Especially
So
since
I will
the height of
definitely
that
try
cliff
that.
there. Okay,
Yes.
cool. Roll dice and then we'll measure, see if it matters. 1 and 2. All right. No, not quite.
I do not.
Okay.
Thinking about reroll, but let's see. No,
No?
I think that's fine.
Okay. You have a couple more charges you want to do?
Yeah, I will come and charge the Dread Knight.
4 command points. I'm going to. He has -1 to being hit, so that won't apply to Overwatch. I do have a flamer.
Okay.
I'm going to Overwatch.
Okay.
Alright, so spend that command points. Here is the heavy incinerator. 6. Alright, strength 6, so wounding on 3s.
Force, because of my Warlord trait.
Oh shit, that's right, yeah. It mattered. Alright, so 3 at AP1 so far.
Okay.
Oh, and you don't care about
ignore it,
AP1.
so it's
Oh
two
no, this was a mistake.
2 ups. Well, you didn't wound them.
Oh man, this was okay. Then we're going in with the Gatling Silencer. These are hitting on 6s, rerolling 1s because of Samandus. Yay! Wounding on on 5s, rerolling 1s. Wow, okay. Oof. Well, we did a wound for a command point. I wonder if that was worth it. Surprise, he made the charge.
Just gonna stand here. So, yeah. Either way, even if I get in, it's going to just be contesting because I can't get.
Yeah.
So might as well just get out of heroic intervention range.
Agreed. Yeah.
So yeah, everything's charged.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start?
Probably just here.
Okay. If it's all the same to you, I'm just gonna pick these guys up.
Yes.
They're servitors.
Nice.
There's no way they can survive. And then
could roll like 30, like I don't know, like 18, rolling everything.
would you like me to push these guys a little bit closer to the objective, or do you want to hold them there?
Let's get them up there.
All right.
Thank you.
Great.
All right.
Okay, cool. Now you're starting with you're doing your Lord.
The Lord of Contagion. So he's got 5 attacks. Plague Reaper, -1 to hit. What a shame. I guess he's just gonna.
All right.
See anything else? Nope.
Okay.
Probably just gonna go at him. Let's see.
Grey Knights, turn 3. Move to this Dread Knight forward. We've got some thinking to do. Koziel's kind of peeling back because he's kind of figuring out his whole situation. It's really complicated. And I moved this gentleman forward just to kind of hang out. I really want to kill this guy. He's not worth any points. I just hate him because, as Eddie was just saying, like every time he goes, he picks up a squad, which sucks. I moved Terminators down here. We've got our hammers. We're going to just run at them and ruin them, hopefully. Valencia alongside them. Same with the Apothecary. We're going. I have 2 command points. I'm going to spend 1 to bring a Hammer Terminator back at the end of my movement phase.
Okay.
Blah! That's a good use of that. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. Ready to go into the Psychic phase. Starting with right here. Smite. Into that guy. We did it. We got a 10.
Okay.
Would you like to try to deny?
No.
Okay. D3 mortal wounds to that nerd. 3 mortal wounds to him.
He's super dead. So 1 wound left.
That guy, same story, is going to smite him.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to try to deny that one?
That's an 8.
That's an 8.
I'll try it.
Okay.
I'm alive. Yeah, no, he's gonna get storm bolters. It's fine.
Okay.
Get him out of here.
Well, at least we killed him. That just felt good. There's no points there, but at least it felt good.
Yeah.
We're gonna cast Vortex of Doom into your Terminators there.
Okay.
Nope. We're gonna cast Hammerhand on these Terminators. Yeah, we got it at a 7. Do you want to try to deny that one?
No.
Okay, so these Terminators get Hammerhand. Plap. We're going to cast Smite from that Dread Knight right there. So this is on a 7. Super Smite. Going into your big old boy.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, sure. I'll try to deny that. I need double 6s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, getting there. Okay. D6 mortal wounds. 5 sucks.
So I guess I just killed him.
Oh, Koziel had a whole thing going. Koziel was so excited to engage that dude in martial combat. Well, speaking of Koziel, he's going to cast Gate of Infinity. He doesn't get it, but that's okay. It isn't okay. We need to get Teleport Assassin. We're spending a command point to reroll that. Our last command point. Okay, we did it. Not picking himself up. Picking this guy up. Putting him there. Teleport Assassin. Hopefully that. Okay. That's the plan. And now, Valencia. She's going to cast Mental Interrogation. Need a 4.
Okay.
She got it.
All right.
And she mentally interrogates. She keeps reading your tallyman's mind, and she's just not getting what she wants out of it. But eventually, she'll find those secrets. Now, Grandmaster Samandus is going to. It'll be embarrassing if that thing kills me in melee. He's going to cast Smite on it. No, he's going to cast Empiric Amplification because it has a higher likelihood of going off. All right, either way, cool. So Empiric Amplification onto that thing.
Yep.
I think that's all of my psychic powers. It is. Wow, that was a fortunate super smite that he got.
Yeah.
Cool, be back in my shooting phase. Starting with Samandus, we're just going to shoot into that thing. We are getting -1, which sucks and means we're hitting on 6s right now. No, hitting on 5s against that thing because these are heavy weapons.
Let me check how it works. Oh, you're just shooting...
Because they're heavy weapons,
okay,
shooting into melee.
Yeah. Okay.
So here's his Psi Cannon, hitting on 5s. 2 hits, strength 8. So winning on 3s. 2 wounds, AP 2.
Okay, 5 ups.
1, so it's 3 damage, so 2 damage.
Okay.
And then here is a bunch of silencer shots, also hitting on 5s. 1!
Okay.
Winning on 5. No. Okay. Oh, it was shooting to the that guy.
Yeah, so, is there a wound?
There wasn't. Oh, I saw you put the dice on him, and I thought that's what.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Now we're gonna just keep on shooting on.
Yeah.
Valencia is going to take out her Inferno pistol and blast a Terminator into atoms.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Nice. Strength 8, so wounding on 3s. Rerolling because Ordo Malleus. Someday she'll do something. My Apothecary is going to chuck a crack grenade at them. He did it. Strength 6.
3s.
Nice. And then the Terminators are just going to throw a lot of bolters that direction. Okay. Oh, God. Here we go. They don't have any minuses to being hit for any reason, do they?
No.
All right. 5s. 1, 2, 3. No AP.
2 ups. Fails 1.
Okay. Did anybody have any damage on them? No, they've been killed already. Okay. These Terminators don't have any targets anymore. But that guy over there is going to fire 2 shots into these Death Shroud? Death Shroud.
Yeah.
No hits. Or no wounds. Okay. That might be all of my... No! Important. This guy into him. That's what we're doing. So first, the Heavy Incinerator.
Yep.
The weapon.
Okay.
This is Strength 6.
Okay, 3s.
That went really well. Okay. That is 6 at AP 1.
Alright, 4 ups. Oh, wow. Only passed. Oh, he's dead.
He's dead?
Yeah, he's got 4 wounds.
All right. Then a couple of... The silencer goes wide. I guess Akoziel's just going to fire his Mastercrafted Stormbolter into that thing.
Okay.
Just to see what happens. Hits all the times. Wounding on 6. Nothing. Okay. Why not? That's all of my shooting. I'm ready to go right into my charge phase. We're going to charge the hammers into the Terminators.
Okay.
We did it. Valencia is going to go into the Terminators as well. She did it. And then the Apothecary is going to go down. So he needs... It's probably like an 8 that he needs. 8. Okay, cool. So all these guys make it. Is this dumb to charge into that? That might be a stupid plan, right?
You got fists, right?
I got fists, which are only doing 1 damage to them.
Yeah, that's probably not good.
Yeah, big old man openers there.
Yeah.
All right, we're just doing this this charge here then. Okay, he doesn't have the command points to interrupt. So I'm just going to start with the hammers. We've got 4 guys. I've spent all my command points, so I did nothing. 3 and... I don't know why I'm putting so many dice on there. It's 3 guys, attacks each, not that. All right, plus the Justicar. Cool. So these are hitting on 4s because Nemesis Demon Hammers are really heavy. Man, hitting on 4s feels sad. Okay, and then we're wounding on 3s, re-rolling because of Hammerhand. All right, 3 at AP 2.
All right, 4 up inbones. Fails 1.
1, so 2 damage.
Yeah, so he just kills out that one.
Valencia, she gets 4 attacks. 5 attacks. She gets 5 attacks with the Tainted Blade containing the demon Kafednok. And she hits on 3s. She has to reroll because Ordo Malleus. Yeah. This is strength 6.
Okay, so 3s.
Reroll because Ordo Malleus.
Okay.
All right, and that's AP3.
AP3, 4 up invulns. Pass them all, I guess.
Wow. Sure.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot her demon weapon rule, though.
Okay.
So we'll see if, so on a 1, none of that happens, and it just bites her. Oh, okay, great. Well, none of it happens anyway.
Okay. And now you smash.
Yeah,
with
the
your
apothecary. He comes in with his attacks.
Yes.
5 hitting on 4s.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Not bad, not bad.
And then
3s.
also wounding on 3s, but he has no rerolls. 3 at AP2 again.
All right, invulns. 4 ups. Oh, come on.
All right, another guy
Kills 2,
dies.
kills
Crush!
1 more. We're tanking, man. We're tanking.
Yeah, you guys are you're holding a lot of them.
We're just hang out.
All right, now you can choose a unit to fight with.
Yeah, so obviously I'm going to choose that.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
I'm going to try to bite your legs off again. So 3 ups. Oh, not like that. Not rolls like that. Come on, guys. 3 ups, re-rolling. So 2 wounds. Just fail them both, man. That's all you do.
AP1?
2. Yeah, just
That's
like that.
embarrassing.
That's how you do it.
That's
Is he dead? Is he dead?
He's dead.
Did I just bit his legs off?
You just bit his legs off. That's embarrassing. Oh no, Nicole's gonna get shot the fuck next turn. Wow, that's embarrassing. You know what? You did good though. Survived all the way almost to turn 4.
Yeah, he made some.
He made some miraculous saves
insane
there.
amount of saves. Well done.
Just biting his legs off. All right. Yeah. Go to town with Terminators.
Great. Yeah. Let's see. So, let's see. I, first of all, trying to get grind them down. I think I already got my grind them down, even if I don't kill
I have
anything.
killed 0 unit. I killed 1 unit.
Yeah,
So
you
you've
killed-
already got grind them down this turn.
No, you got killed. You got 2 characters.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
But I think I killed more than you, because I killed like 2 here, and I think the Terminator's in the front, right?
You didn't kill them this turn. You killed those last turn.
Oh, okay. So 2, so servitors.
Oh wait, no, you did kill them this turn.
Yeah.
So you have gotten
third
grind them
one.
down already. So
So-
you don't need to worry about that. So
So
kill
I will go all in on
the Hammernators.
Yeah, I'll go all in on the Terminators.
Okay.
I should have everyone in because actually no, probably
I think
not this guy.
Yeah.
This guy. So these guys, except for this guy,
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Reasonable.
Yeah. So champion's in. Champion is in the combat for that one. So
With the Terminators?
yes, with the Terminators.
Okay.
1. So I should be 5 guys.
Burgers and fries.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then the champion gets 1 more.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry, just put that back. So just 2.
No
I'm gonna-
rerolls, right?
Yeah, no rerolls, because someone decided to super smite and then roll a 5.
That was cool.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, and then it's just 2.
Strength. Oh yeah, gross.
Yeah.
These are the axes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
2s, and then rerolling 1s. Okay, so just 1 miss. Take that out. 13.
13.
Yeah, 4.
All right. So 1, 2, turn. All right. So 4 ups. Come on, boys. This is when you make it or break it. So 1 dies. That actually was really good. Nice job, dudes. So
6
1
ups.
dies, and then
need
we got
6 ups.
6 ups. Correct. Still 1 dies, and another takes a wound. Okay.
Did one of them take a wound before from shooting?
He died, and then I
Okay.
brought him back with a command point.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, so 1 dies and 1 takes a wound.
Okay.
And then you've got a couple of axes or
Yeah, just
into
3 attacks on to apothecary, so 2s, and then 2s. Okay, so 2 more wounds.
AP.
No, okay, that's not.
Okay, he's good.
Yeah.
Love it. Great. This is on one of the Terminators down there. Wonderful. All right. So at the end of my turn, I've got 15 from the primary. I've barely got 11 from behind enemy lines.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, is he within? He might be just out. He is just out.
He's not
So I'm
holding,
only getting 3, so I'm at 10 for behind enemy lines. And then I got 9 for teleport assassin and 9 for psychic
Yeah.
interrogation. Okay,
And
cool.
I get 3 for grinding down. But
Nice.
that's
All right, we're going to go into your turn 4. Turn 4 for the Death Guard. All right, you've had a lot of thinking to do.
Yeah.
What are you getting at?
So at this point, it's about trying to pick off anything that can threaten objectives, like things that are mobile, and basically using kind of the last 2 turns to score as much as I can. That's pretty much all I can do. Probably a bit too behind the secondaries to kind of get a win, but we will see.
We'll see.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess buffs on Tallyman, buffs on.
Oh
Venom.
yeah. Of course, again the Terminators get the buff, and
Yeah,
then the
they were
Tallyman ran over here.
Yeah. Trying to spread out as much as possible to pick out as many objectives as possible.
Yeah, and kill as many units as you can for grinding them down.
That's about it. That's about it.
All right.
Yeah. So got another sidekick, so I think I have to go straight to. I'll just go straight to shooting.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
1 command point.
Oh, I got 2 right now.
You have 2? Oh, okay. Cool. Where do you wanna go?
Let's start off here. They got 2 plague, like the
Plague
bios
pistol thingies.
Yes.
Yeah.
So one thing I actually want to check is, what is the contagion range at turn 4?
I think it's a 9.
If it's 9, I am tempted to use a thing called Flash Outbreak, which will increase a unit's contagion range.
Cool.
What I want to do is, I want to get you within the 12-inch contagion range.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My plague gauntlet actually hits wound you on 4s.
Okay. Well, feel free to check those things. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right. So it turns out the maximum is actually 9. So it can't go any further than it is. So you're not going to spend those CP.
Yes.
Great.
So they were just gonna shoot their plague gauntlet
Cool.
right at these two this guy. So 2d6 all hits.
7. Ooh. They're strength 3, right?
Yes.
That's my saving grace here.
So 5 ups and then rerolling 1s because it's a plague weapon.
So that's pretty good.
Okay.
So
So
4?
4 armor saves, no AP. Hey, look at
You
that.
did it, buddy. So powerful.
He
So
is-
strong. What a guy.
He is
What a
doing, He is
guy.
doing all the work right now, man.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what I did? So not only on your turn, on my last turn, did I move him into range of your guys here for no reason. I also moved him out of your deployment zone, so I ignore it. So he just, though I moved him out of your deployment zone just to smite this dude. I didn't even need to get that close. I'm just angry.
he just wandered in.
All right.
He wandered out of his like mission critical.
Yeah.
Like just.
Cool. Where are we shooting next?
He's seen a lot though. He's got sprayed by that guy. Like,
Dude, he
3
is.
times.
Yeah, he's seen a lot. 9 of his friends died,
Yeah.
including his Justicar. All right.
Next, so this is a bit of a problem. Now let's see. Those guys can't shoot. Oh, he's gonna shoot. Oh, he advanced. That's too bad. So this guy is gonna do his bile spurt.
Cool.
It's gonna spit on him, and then what else does he have? He's got
Missiles and multi-melta.
missiles and multi-melta. Ooh, this is scary. Let me start with this guy. Let me just do this. This
Yeah,
guy's
yeah,
the
yeah.
easy one. Heavy stubber shooting into the back onto
Heavy slugger, sir.
Slugger.
Stubber's an imperial weapon.
It's I guess it's a machine gun. I shoot machine gun at bad men. You know. Okay. I guess the
Mortar.
mortar has to go on him.
Oh man.
Blast him, and then entropy on your dread knight.
All right, nothing I can do about that.
Yep. So blast of the mortar. 5.
You have been rolling such high numbers for those the whole game.
The mortars really are just they're just consistent. Like they're pointing at a thing and just putting a bunch of wounds on. Yes. So 3s. Okay. So all of those
Wounding
and
on
then
2s?
2s re-rolling. All right. So 4
Gross.
armor saves.
He's gone. He did his
He
best.
did so much.
Oh,
He got you a lot of points.
he
man.
did.
And then slugger. Slug. 3s. And then 3s. Okay.
Wow. Okay, sure.
Okay.
And then 2 entropy cannons and then my
Entropy.
boy there.
3 ups. One
hit. Is that where you want to spend your command point?
Do I have anything else worth doing? Nope. Yeah, I will spend a command point to reroll that. 2 hits.
Cool.
Very good. And then 3 ups. Rerolling his plague weapon. Oh, thank you, plague weapon. So we're gonna get a wound. There you go. 4 ups.
I soak it.
Of course. This is not good right
That's
now.
how that goes.
It's not going very well with the invons right now. So in that case, I think I'll have to. So he's gonna do. Actually, I don't think he does much at this point. So I am actually thinking I'm gonna unload to Samandus.
Okay. That's Ecosial. Samanda's
Oh, okay,
dead.
so-
You're putting everything into him.
Yeah, I wish they were all dead.
All right. So what are
yeah.
you starting with?
I think I'll just go unload everything onto him.
You got it.
Yeah. So 2 meltas, both hits, and then 2s. Oh, 1 wound.
Woo! Give me that 4-up invuln. Yeah!
Yeah, you make all of these right now.
Yeah, damn.
Missiles, hits, and then
Wounding on a 2.
wounds.
4-up
Oh,
again.
4-ups.
Yeah, buddy, what?
D3, the spurt, whatever.
2 spurts?
Yes. I actually misread. It's AP1 instead of 2, so you do get a 3-up on.
Ooh, that might have been a difference earlier. Ah, it's alright. Learning. Alright.
Yeah, sorry about that. Like, because it's
AP
so
what's
similar
the-
to his close combat. No, the blast is the shooting, but his melee is still AP2, just so you know.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
So that's
1?
Yeah, so that's 1.
Oh, we failed. 1 damage, right?
No, actually, I didn't. That was just roll to hit. My bad.
Oh, was that? Okay,
Let's
great.
just reroll. Let's just.
That
roll
was,
to-
okay,
yeah.
sure.
So I just add 1 hit.
1 to hit, and then
So
I keep thinking it's an auto-hitting weapon.
it's blast. It's not flamer. So.
Okay, so...
But I do wound you on 2s because it's still strength 6.
Oh, wow, okay.
So
Let's do it.
2s. Rerolling because it's plague weapon. Nothing. Okay.
Sure, alright.
So you just tanked everything there.
Love it!
Okay.
Cool. Anybody can shoot in here? No, they don't have any pistols of any sort.
Yeah. So that's it.
Were you
so
in
for
charge?
assault, it's just gonna go in here. Oh. All right.
Nailed it.
There we go. All right, in we go. He's probably gonna survive this. No, he's actually.
Oh
he
my
definitely
God.
will survive this.
This is... I hope so. Otherwise, this little bug cart takes care of 2 of my heroes. Alright, is that all you're charging?
Yeah.
Alright, feel free.
So just 4 attacks on 3s.
2 misses.
2 hits, and then. So this is 2s, rerolling 1s. So 2 wounds minus 2 AP.
Soak 1. How much damage?
1.
Okay. Cool beans. Okay.
And then I guess it's just your turn to choose. So you probably.
Yeah,
choose
the
this, right?
Terminators, obviously. So there's 3 Terminators? Yeah, 3. Alright. So I'm gonna get my dice. 3 Terminators. We are hitting on 4s because that's how hammers work. Ooh. Okay. And we are wounding on 3s, rerolling because of hammer hand. Rerolling because of hammer hand. 3 at AP2.
4-ups. 1, 2.
Damn it! So 2 damage.
So 1 guy's on 1 wound. Okay. So I will activate them.
Reasonable.
Yes. So in this case, I'm thinking, in terms of getting grind, I need to maximize my grinding down points at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I killed one thing here. Didn't kill that.
Nope.
Which is a big problem. So I'm gonna focus on killing your Inquisitor here. I think.
Okay, sweet. So it looks like maybe I think 3 guys can swing at her.
So these guys.
Yeah.
So he's out. I'm pretty sure. So the sword
Yeah.
goes in here. He goes here, and then it's like this.
So those 3 guys. Okay. Whoa.
Okay. So let's do the 3 champions in there as well. So wait to see.
It looks
Yes.
like these 3 can get her. Yeah. Okay.
So let's do the axe first. So just so champion plus 2 more axe guys.
Okay.
So 2s. And then I need 2s rerolling.
Yeah, because
they're
she's
like
T2 right now.
Woo! 2s. Okay, I'll roll these. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3.
This is just from 3 guys?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, because they hit on 2s.
Yeah,
and 2s
sure.
rerolling.
All right.
9.
9.
Ones, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So she has a 4-up invuln because she is a Puritan. How much damage each?
1.
She is at 1 wound.
Sweet.
Okay.
It's kind of
Woo!
kind of what I expected. So let's do this guy onto
Into
your
the apothecary?
apothecary. So 2s. And then 2s. So 2
Really?
more.
Oh, because it's an axe, it's on
Yeah.
2s.
Yeah.
He fails 1 damage. Or he fails 2.
Yeah. So
2 damage.
Yep.
Wow, he ignores them both with his Northesium.
it's pretty good.
And then
The sword, and then the rest will be sword and the 1 axe.
okay,
that's the
so
sword.
3 axe swings, 3 sword swings.
Yes. So swords. All
Nice.
hits, and then these are on 3s.
Mhm.
So 3. These are AP 3s.
2 damage go through, kills a guy. Or
Apothecary.
oh yeah, kills a guy. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it.
And then the axe. Oh, that's a miss. So
Okay.
2s. Yeah, 2 more. These are 4-ups.
All right, my guy goes down to 2 again. All right, so we suffered a death in there, and we also Valencia is down to 1. Okay, I'm gonna fight back.
Okay.
She is going to take her sword
Gotta roll for the demon weapon first.
Ah, shit. Oh my god, this could kill her. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling because Ord Malleus. Strength 6.
Yep.
So wounding on 3s. Rerolling because Ord Malleus. Alright. 4 at AP 3.
4 ups. Alright, pass.
So 1 goes through, and because this is the demon weapon special ability, she gets another attack because 1 damage went through.
Okay.
Which she hits. And she wounds.
Alright, 4 ups. Okay.
Damn. In theory, that was really cool. Well, she killed the Terminator. Alright, here comes the Apothecary. Swinging in. 3 hits. Wounding on 3s. Alright, so 2 and then 1 mortal wound. Because I'm finally remembering Tide of Convergence. Turn 4.
It makes a difference for this one, actually. So 4 ups. Fails 2, so kills 1, and 1's at 1 wound.
Love it. Ooh!
This guy.
Oh, Icosiel gets to fight. That's right. Icosiel hefts the Soul Glaive. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling because of the Soul Glaives.
Because of melee, but you'll hit.
Oh, yeah, you're right. God, I keep forgetting that they have that weird... Is it like a cloud, or is it...
Yeah, it's just, it's like a stench, I think.
That's fun.
Yeah.
This is Strength 6.
So you need 5.
So wounding on 5s, but rerolling because of the Soul Glaive.
The Soul Glaive.
The Soul Glaive. Okay, so 2 wounds and 1 mortal wound.
Okay. Is it a side weapon?
It is, yes.
Okay.
AP 3.
So 2 wounds, AP 3. 5 ups Invon, so fails 1 more.
Alright, so 2 damage, so 1 damage.
Okay, 5.
Well, that's something. We're getting there. Oh boy! Weird. Okay. Let me make sure that I mark down Valencia's back at 1 wound. Weird. Okay, end of your turn. What do you score?
I don't think I scored anything, like, because all of my things are, like, at the end of the game.
Yeah,
so right now...
You're lined up to get grind them down.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh, okay. Actually, I should have done that last turn. I should have done Spread the Sickness.
Oh, you totally would have. Did you want to give him a D3 mortal wounds, or...?
I'm just going to try a 4+. Because there's 2 ways of doing it.
Yeah,
Either
that's right.
On a 4+, you just contaminate, or you guarantee it with a D3.
Okay, you're going to risk the 4+?
I think... Actually, this is... Everything here is weak enough that it's not... I think the guarantee is better.
Mm-hmm.
So they can just leave the next turn.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just take the D3.
Okay, just take 1.
So I do contaminate 1 more. So
Solid.
I have 2 contamination right now.
Alright, be back. Grey Knight's turn 4.
Grey Knight's turn 4. These guys,
We just don't want to deal with that. That is some grossness. So we're just going to hold back on this objective. I did get 15 points for my primary this turn, and the reason is I popped a Noble Death on Icosiel, which gave him objective secured. So he took it from the Mephitic Blight Hauler. And yeah, am I going to bring a Terminator back with a... Am I going to bring a Terminator back for a command point, or do I want to hold on to my command point? That's the real question. I am going to bring a Terminator back. Spend my last command point again on resurrecting a Terminator. I like that. And then at the end of the movement phase, they stay still, and so the Apothecary heals that one that's in there. Mm-hmm. There's Northesium.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Now we're going into the Psychic phase. There's a lot of garbage happening right now. You never know when these guys are going to catch up to us, so we might as well Hammerhand over here. Except, yes, wise. We did it. All right, Hammerhand happens. These Terminators in here are going to cast Fires of Covenant, which is our... I finally get to use this. I think I've used it once since I started choosing this Brotherhood. Warp Charge 5. So, if this goes off, and let's see if it goes off. Haha! Fun. So now for each model that they, in the unit they're engaged with, which is the Terminators, I roll a die, and on a 4-up, they take a mortal wound.
Nice.
So how many models are there?
4.
4. All right, let's see how many mortal wounds those Terminators take. Fires of Covenant. 1. Well, it kills a guy.
You got him.
All right, we got him. Valencia is going to cast Mental Interrogation. Again, reading the Tallyman's mind.
Yep.
This whole game. She gets it.
Yep.
And the Apothecary is going to cast... I guess just Smite. He's just going to Smite.
Yep.
He gets it.
Okay.
D3 mortal wounds to the Terminators. 1. Okay. Icosiel fell back. so he can't cast powers. This Dread Knight, though, he's going to smite into these Terminators here.
Okay.
Ha-ha! We didn't do it. Okay, that's that. Gonna go into the shooting phase, which I think will be very, very short. Valencia takes out her Inferno Pistol once more, and again tries to destroy a Terminator. She hits. Strength 8, so winning on 3s. We did it!
Alright, Imvan. Okay.
It's D6 plus 2, so
Oh,
it just
it
kills
just
that.
kills me.
Yeah!
Nice.
Oh, that's so cool. She did it. She's never killed anything before. Oh, good for her. Okay, then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna put all of his weapons into these guys.
Yep.
Are we within 12? We might be just outside of 12.
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. So first, the Heavy Incinerator. That is 7. Strength 6, so winning on 3s. Wow. Okay. 6 at AP1.
AP1, 3 ups. Fails 1.
Wow, nice. God, they're resilient. All right. Disgustingly so. The Gatling Silencer hitting on 4s because we're shooting through the tree. 4 hits. 5 hits. So they're T5. All right, so winning on 4s. 3 at AP1.
AP1? Oh no, 3 ups. Alright, kill 1. Woo!
Wow. So it's lots of piddling fire, not damage, not high damage stuff that kills them.
Yeah.
Charges. I got nothing. You get to fight first.
Okay, well, I only have 2 Terminators left. It's gonna be really
Oh, you
tough.
only have 2. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I will probably...
Try to kill the Inquisitor again.
Yeah. So
Reasonable.
It's gonna be champion plus the champion plus just normal guy, Axis. So 2s. And then I need 2s.
Yeah.
Alright, so just 5 and 1s.
Come on, make it. No, she's ripped apart. She did good though. She got me a lot of victory points this game.
Yes.
Good job, girl. You nailed it. First try. All right. Okay. We're gonna throw the Apothecary at him.
Yep.
He hits 3 times. Winning on 3s. That's 2 mortal wounds. Or sorry. So
Ooh.
first 2 saves and
Yeah.
then 2 mortal wounds.
Saves, fails 2. Ooh, I think that kills. So that kills 1.
Yeah. So it kills 1 from just the damage, and then
Okay.
the other guy takes 2 mortal wounds.
Okay. So just 1 guy left.
Yep, let's see if we can crunch him with these hammers. Ooh, that's a significant number of misses.
You just needed 1/6, man.
Hell yeah, let's do
Yeah.
it. Come on, pals. There it is.
All right.
Crush.
That finally kills.
Wow, that was a scrum. That was like the whole game in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so end of my turn. I didn't get Teleport Assassin because I didn't throw anybody around. So, but I did get Psychic Interrogation, and I am behind enemy lines still. All right, we'll do your turn 5. Come right back.
Yeah. All right. Have fun editing this one.
Yeah. That was a really, really fun game. I really enjoyed that.
Wait, did we actually do the talk for turn 5?
We did not. So we gotta... Oh yeah, we should tell you that we finished. We finished the game.
Oh, jeez.
Shoot,
Yeah.
I wasn't filming that.
Do you
yeah.
want to redo that? What do you think?
No,
We can
fuck
redo
it.
that.
We'll just talk about it now. Anyway, yeah, so we added it up at the end there, and there was no way you could catch up from the... It was honestly pretty close, but we kind of talked it out, assuming you get grinded down turn 6, spread the sickness. You just lost too much from to the last. Finally taking care of that Terminator squad kind of, I think, nailed in the coffin there.
Yes.
And yeah, and I almost maxed out behind enemy lines. I almost maxed out Psychic Interrogation, honestly, which was
Yeah,
really
I don't know
cool.
why people don't take that more often. I guess I don't know.
It's
you can't hide from it. It's a big range. So
no, and most people don't have like 100 psychers in their army. But like we were talking about it, like that's not your priority to deny that. When you have 1 deny, like you don't want to deny me getting a few victory points. So then maybe you do.
Well, actually, in this case, you did charge your Inquisitor in pretty early on. If
Yeah.
I really wanted, I would have just
You could have focused
on
her
just
down.
killed her. So it's not like it shouldn't have been like that. I shouldn't have allowed you to.
Yeah. I
have
could have-
3 mental interrogation.
I could have cast that from somebody else though.
That's true.
It's just the reason I
It's
did it
just
with
like
her
you're
was because she was
wasting-
cheap.
Yeah,
like, and she
you're
didn't.
gonna be wasting casts spending casts
Precisely.
otherwhere.
She couldn't do like my big Grey Knight buffs and everybody, so I was figuring, 55 points, you go.
Yeah.
Which that worked out really well. But yeah, that was a fun game. That was it was intense. There was a lot going on. Just super bloody. And I mentioned this part of the way through the game that like none of it. There wasn't a point where I was just like, God, I'm getting fucked. But there were points where I was like, that sucked, and points where I was like, that went great for me.
Yeah.
Which is that back and forth.
Yeah.
Works really well.
Yeah, I think yours, Samandus, kind of carried the game.
Man, yeah, it was all the rage he'd been holding up from the last game I played. He got charged from behind by a hive tyrant and then rolled all twos for his invuln saves and just ripped him apart. And it was so depressing.
He got tired of being kicked around on foot, so he just got on a big robot. It's like, this ends tonight.
Yeah, what do you think was your MVP?
MVP, actually, it's the little thing. It's absolutely Plague Burst Crawlers, and actually I would say the Foul Blightspawn,
for real.
For what it's worth, for just being like a 70-point little dude of a flamer, he was picking up just interceptors like 4 or 5 every turn.
Points.
Right? He's picking those up every turn.
He at least tripled his like point
right.
cost.
He's denying you from getting close.
Because I'm not gonna charge that. It's a bad time.
Yeah, he's surrounded by like 3 Death Shrouds, and if you go in, you fight last. He's gonna kill you.
Honestly, your Tallyman, I think, also carried a lot.
Tallyman is he just stands there and he just.
Your Terminator's hitting on 2 constantly was nasty.
Yeah.
Because I could make my Terminators hit on 2 in melee, but it cost a command point every turn I did it.
Yeah.
So that's. Ugh.
Yeah, I think I really like the idea, like that little blob. It's honestly not as good as people think on paper because it's just a bunch of bolters. It's just really fun.
It's true, and also if I were a much more mobile army, I could have gone circles around them and But I knew that there wasn't any way I was getting around you, so I figured I'd just engage it.
Yeah,
and ultimately, finally whittled that down at the end there.
Yeah.
You were mentioning you don't think the
Blight Haulers
are worth it.
Right. Blight Haulers are very expensive for what they do. They have
420 points for that?
For 3 of them, right? It's almost Mortarion. So the reason I'm taking them really is kind of I want to see how much value you can squeeze out of them because they're this weird unit that is very hard to kill, but they move really fast. They kind of do a little bit of everything in every phase because they can fight, they're really durable, they can shoot into combat, they can shoot like multi-meltas.
And if you think about it, they tied up Samandus for like 3 turns.
Yeah. It's just that the thing is they needed to make those melta shots.
Yeah,
those melta shots are getting just bounced off. I can't believe how much he was.
That was
fantastic. It was just like they bounced off like every shot.
Dreadnoughts are so cool.
Yeah, they bounced off every shot. I need to. So yeah, for that one, it was just definitely didn't go as well on paper. And I don't think I've played like about 2 games with this army, and they don't seem to do very well like most of the time. They're always just. They never die, and they're always just a hassle. But you never feel the 420 points going into.
That's so pricey.
Value. Yeah, I mean, think of it like they're almost as expensive as Plague Burst Squalor, and those guys are just insane.
How much is a Plague Burst Squalor?
170. I mean, if one entropy cannon gets through, that's minimum 4 damage. It's like 46. And once again, picking up models every turn with the mortar.
Yeah, so you were also rolling hot with your number of shots.
Yeah,
for those.
Right. So like if you have 3 mortars, that would probably be like this really painful.
Yeah, that sounds awful. Ren, well, thank you so much for playing a game with me. That was a ton of fun.
Yeah, that was great. Right?
You're a great sport, and you have a really like nice like competitive mindset that doesn't feel like you never feel like you are like wrapped up in like whether or not a model dies. Because you can see it as like a piece in like the larger game.
I
sometimes people get really attached and like, oh, I'm real upset my Chaos Lord died or whatever, and it's like, well, that thing's gone. How can I move forward from here?
Yeah, I think I like kind of just being a bit more analytical, and also if I get attached with my Lord of Contagion, I'll be really mad. What just happened?
Oh God, yes,
Super smart and 5 wounds.
Oh, it's excellent. Right? It's beautiful. Yeah. To be fair, first turn my Terminators killed themselves.
That's true.
So
that's true.
It's not, it comes and goes. Yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. As always, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. It helps the YouTube algorithm. It makes more people see the videos. It makes me more encouraged to make more of these and do things. Yeah, thanks again to Mox Boarding House for sponsoring this, by the way. The new dice worked great, actually, this time around. Who knows if that's just superstition or if they weighted them before they gave them to me. But yeah, stay tuned. Next week, something different. Who knows what? Probably more Hexfire. Take care, everyone.